I've been on my shit, like I gotta get rich, so I'm all in my bag, like I gotta get chips, like I haven't been running it up, handling biz, like I haven't been racking it up for some odd years, like I haven't been hot, like I haven't been woke, like I haven't been saying what they saying they know, like they ain't been late, like I ain't been wrote, hella bars, these bitches now spitting, I'm gone, I'm dead, I'm sleep, these bitches all cheats, they biting my shit, mouth wide, all teeth, I'm sleep like Z, these bitches could never threat count these sheep, but I'ma still get the bag now, never will I back down, never have I been scared, I'ma hit the gas now, okay, dale gas, you feel me like a pat down, I'm about to give you fire, gather round like a campground, getting a little smoky, I ain't talking about a grizzly, cause I got a couple bitches wanting me to sound like titties, all I do is get to cities, get a check for getting litty, got a couple male rappers getting jealous that I'm winning, how the fuck you let a female do what you can't, you pussy ass boy, what a motherfucking waste, I ain't never had a handout, a bag for no play, but I feel bad for your mom for the bitch she raised, wait, if y'all dudes lazy as fuck, of course you fucking broke, all you do is buy drugs, and you can't even afford them, but your mind frame's up, can't stand your own self, so you gotta get buzzed, fuck, yikes, get you some accountability, fuck your pity party, you a pussy wanting sympathy, let's talk grown shit, cash and liquidity, you a shit talker and a fucking liability, that's a conversation I wasn't ready to be having, everybody wanna claim that they the realest in their captions, everybody wanna hop up in the booth and get the rapid, they ain't living what they saying, they ain't really about that action, every time I hit the stage, that's a base I earn, keep playing with fire and you gonna get burnt, motherfuckers too fake, I don't chase, I learn, bitch I pave my own way, so you hate, I swerve, you bitches can't drive fast, so you crash, I turn, I don't even look back, I know karma gon' work, I be on my own wave in LA like surf, and I got your bitch in the back like dirt, I've been on my shit, like I gotta get rich, so I'm all in my bag, like I gotta get chips, like I haven't been running it up, handling biz, like I haven't been racking it up for some odd years, I've been on my shit, like I gotta get rich, so I'm all in my bag, like I gotta get chips, like I haven't been.
Forgot to add myself to the stage. Hello, happy Tuesday. So, lactose, no. We're going to talk about that. I have a list, of course, wrote out my list just so I don't forget anything. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, I forgot to bring up my co host. Hi.
Hey, I'm doing meds. I forgot I'm doing
You're
dog
good.
meds and feeding them. So
All right, do that.
I'll be listening. I just won't be able to see the chat for a moment.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah. I was watching Lisa's new live before I went live, but I didn't get to finish it. So when I started seeing in the comment section over there, it was kind of confusing. Like she was talking about my channel again. Fine. She's always talking about me lately. But then I come over here and I go into the studio over here and I start seeing you guys talking about my finances on YouTube. So of course I had to go back to the live stream and just start skimming through it really quick until I got to it. We are going to watch that together, that part of her live stream, and laugh at her all together. So I think that's going to be more fun than me putting out a video and you guys laughing after I've already laughed my ass off at Lisa. So we'll just laugh together. I think it's great. I mean, I'm glad Lisa's going by the website she's using because none of the websites put out what YouTubers actually make. Because guess what? Our finances, none of anyone's business. It would be like me going to any of you and saying, I know you have a job, so tell me, how much do you make a month? I want to know the exact number of how much you make a month. Even if you were talking about me, I don't have the right to know how much you make a month. Now, of course, they put it on these websites like Social Blade, which is what Lisa was using. Social Blade, when it comes to the monetary values, they're always off. Always off. But that's okay. She can say what she wants. I don't care. Because let's face it, I could literally be unemployed and giving blood to a blood bank and still be making more money than Lisa by donating blood. That free cookie would be more money, worth more value than what Lisa makes on her own. Because she doesn't make any money. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't do jack shit. And no, the grocery store that she said she had a Teams interview with today, they don't do interviews through Microsoft Teams. I can tell you how I know this, but I don't need you guys running behind me. And I'm not talking about the ones in my chat, but everybody else running behind me and doing what you guys did to the hospital. But no, they do not conduct interviews through Microsoft Teams. They don't conduct interviews online whatsoever. So nice try, Lisa. We all know you didn't have a job interview. We all know that you don't need money for food. But let me bring that up for just 1 second. $20 for one bony ass, slender woman human, okay? She could eat 3 meals a day at $5 a meal. Why does she need $20 4, 5, 6 times a day to eat a meal? She doesn't. And it's always $20, always $20, $25, $30, because that's how much her crack costs. Thank you, Hope for Healing Advocacy, for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you. Oops. Shit, I meant to grab that. Yeah, so I love how she's commenting on my super chats and everything like that. Lisa, you have been doing this online for over 5 years. You started scamming on Facebook, got kicked off of there for that. Then you went to Instagram, got kicked off Instagram for scamming. TikTok has allowed you to do it because you getting all of your gifts has made them money. However, they are starting to ban your accounts, which is absolutely amazing. You have been scamming people for over 5 years. You have not been sober in over 20 years. I want to see what her resume looks like, because for somebody who's never had a job, has an actual resume, I mean, how did you update your resume, Lisa? Did you update it from, I don't know, amateur crackhead to expert crackhead? Is that how you updated your resume? Because there's nothing on your resume to update. You are lying to these people. You are scamming them for money so you can go get high. And then when they don't give you more money, you're threatening them. You're threatening their children. You're threatening to have their jobs taken away, their cars, their houses. Also, you can get fucking high. No. Mm-mm.
She probably has Melinda on her application.
Oh my God. Melinda, the RN.
Yes.
Stupid. She still pretends like she doesn't know who that is. Jen, thank you for the $2 super chat. Everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie. Well, technically, not everything. She did tell the truth that her dad was in the hospital. So she told the truth at least once. Nicole Lynn, holy shit. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Go get a Hoagie Reaper. LMAO, love your face and truth. Thank you so much. People, again, please do not send me super chats just to piss off Lisa. If you are wanting to send a super chat because you like what I do or you agree with whatever I'm saying, that's fine. But please do not do it just to piss off Lisa. That brings me to the next point. People in other places of the internet are saying that that one night when I got all those super chats because Lisa came into the live, we're saying that I was up here saying, yes, let's do super. What was it? I'm probably gonna word it wrong, but it was, yeah, give me super chats because it'll piss Lisa off. I never once fucking said that. I actually told my chat to stop sending super chats just to piss off Lisa. I can't tell them not to send super chats, but I can ask them not to do it for that reason. Thank you, Revs Baby Carrot, for the $10 super chat. I love the name. For all your hard work and dedication. Thank you so, so much. But yes, no, I will never ask you for money. And I'm going to be honest about this. This is me being transparent. When I was homeless with my son, I did put up a community post asking for some help. It was up for 3 days. People did help me out. And I took it down because I didn't need it there anymore. I wasn't going to leave it there so that people could keep giving me money, even though I didn't need it after I did get a little help. That's asking for help, Lisa. You're not asking for help. You're asking for society to fund your drug habit 24/7 until the day you expire. That's what you're doing. There's a difference between asking for help and thinking you are entitled to everybody's money just because you woke up and you're still alive. That baby carrot is funny. I love it. It's just pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. And we'll get back into all of that with Lisa here in a minute, but it's kind of rolling into what Janelle and I were going to talk about next. And that is shit, how was I going to word that? Basically the nitpicking, childish digs at other creators when we're all supposed to be doing the same damn thing is getting pathetic.
Agreed. Can I say my 2 cents?
Yeah,
about
hold on.
the money?
Mask Guy Johnny, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Pay my crack bill. I will later. Just text me. That was a joke for the ones that want to see me go away. Go ahead, Janelle.
Well, as far as the money goes, I just caught that live with her. Let me ask you guys this. How long was Jerry Springer on the air?
Like
20 years, right? So Jerry Springer got paid. The TV networks got paid. The producers got paid. All those people went on stage and made complete asses of themselves. She goes online, makes a complete asshole of herself. You take the videos and you put it in a nice little package for all of us to see. Because frankly, I have ADHD. I know she's lying. I caught her lies, but I can't keep up with them.
Right.
I would love to see everybody that does this monetized. Kai, Nookie. If people don't want to watch it, they don't have to watch it. Okay. They all provide us with shit that we just don't care to go into Lisa's live and see. We have it all put in front of us. We are not charged to do that. People are doing this. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't go to work for free. All these channels are technically going to work for free. They're not making you pay for it. If something is given, a subscription or a super chat, that was on you. You sent it because you felt that you wanted to pay this person for their work. The View. Let's look at The View on TV. I can't stand those women, but what did they do? All they do is talk about current events. This is literally no different. I don't understand why everybody has such a problem with somebody making money for doing a job. And it wasn't even asked for money.
Right.
She chooses to go on and act like an asshole, and other people decide to talk about it. You put in a ton of work. Kai and Nookie, I'd love to see them monetized because
I would too.
We can all go there and count on them so that we don't give Lisa support. Why is everybody not on the same page? I'm not understanding why it's constantly being thrown in everybody's faces. Oh, so-and-so made money. Oh, so who cares?
Right. I would love to see Lady Red monetized. I would love to see Ghost monetized. They can monetize themselves. Absolutely. But we choose it. And my channel was monetized a year and a half before I found Lisa. Everybody knows it. It's no secret. I've never hidden the fact that I am a monetized commentary channel. Never. As a matter of fact, you can look it up online and see that I'm monetized. So why would I try and hide it?
She chooses to go on and make an ass of herself. You're no different than Jerry Springer or the ladies on The View or anything else. And you put in the work to put it all in a nice little package. And if people don't want to freaking watch it, then don't watch it.
Exactly. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat, Danielle. Just one to see this. Also, Jen, thank you for the $2 super chat, and NC Lumby 4 for the $5 super chat. I am writing these down. I just don't want to interrupt Janelle while she's talking.
Good. I'm fine. That was just that whole so and so made money. It is baffling to me.
Right.
People sell feet pictures for money. Like,
I don't understand it because it's like, let me put my thoughts together again. I've got like, my mind's going in 15 different directions because I want to talk about 15 different things at the same time and can't. I'm trying to do this in order so that everybody doesn't go, what the hell was she just saying? Thank you, Christina Axel, for the $19.99 super chat. Thank you so much. That's what I was going to say. Thank you. I take a Lisa live stream. Okay. It could be 16 minutes. You see how long my videos are because I commentate, I explain everything, probably over explain, but there are so many new subscribers that don't know the backstory or they don't know what's going on. So I feel like, okay, let me just explain it again. And I also feel like that I have to continuously call her out on the same lie, even though she lies the same lie throughout the entire live stream of hers. I feel like I just have to cover it every time she says it. I'm not just sitting here spending 2 minutes and putting stickers on it and then throwing it out and expecting to make hundreds of dollars on it. There's research behind what I'm putting out. I'm pulling records. I'm doing my commentary. Again, Lady Red does the same thing. She should be monetized. If she's not, that's her decision. That's her decision. But if she was monetized, who cares? If Ghost was monetized, who cares? If Kai, Nookie, Mickey Mouse fan, I think all three of them should be monetized. But the minute they monetize, you know there's going to be people that come out and say, oh, they're making money off Lisa. Like, who would you rather the money go to, by the way? Just asking. Because here's the thing. If you want to say, I'm getting paid for my work on YouTube, I am. But guess what? It's free to you. You don't have to pay anything to watch what I put. You pay nothing to watch what I put together. Not a thing. The only time you put any money into my channel is when you do super chats or super thanks or super stickers. That's it. And I don't ask for those. I have it on my About Me if you would like to donate for the to better the channel, because yes, thanks to my YouTube paycheck, my full-time job, super chat, super thanks, I was able to upgrade my editing software, update my computer, and buy a professional microphone, which in turn bettered my channel because it bettered my videos. I just don't get it. Like I said, it's free to watch everything I put. Free. Nobody pays a thing to watch my channel. And it seems like the only people bitching the most about it are not subscribers of mine. And they say, I don't watch her. I don't like her. But yet they can literally tell somebody everything that I said in the video or my live stream. But they don't like me or watch. But they're the ones that are the loudest when it comes to whining and complaining about me being monetized. Thank you, Christina, for the $10 super chat. She's lying through her tooth about that interview. Oh, absolutely. Go ahead, Janelle. Sorry.
No, it's that thing is just really pissing me off.
It's just
so-and-so got gifts. So-and-so. Again, nobody's twisting anybody's arm. If you don't want to send a gift, if you don't want to send that, fine. You can sit there and watch it completely for free. Nobody is blocking you. This isn't Spectrum.
Yeah, that's true. And let's not forget that Lisa gets gifts through her live streams, and all she does is sit there and lie. So Lisa's making money off of her own lies. Let's just throw that out there as it is, because Lisa does get gifts and she does get them. So how does she get them? She uses other people's PayPal accounts to get them, but she still gets them. So Lisa can't sit here and say jack shit about me getting super chats when she gets quite a bit of money during her lives on gifts. Now, lately, she's not getting as much as she used to, but she used to make a lot of money on those gifts. So, hypocrite Lisa, she's just mad because she's getting called out, and the money train is slowing way down, even behind the scenes. She lost 2 big money supporters yesterday. And I know that because I'm talking to them.
Substantial
money supporters. Oh yeah, she is still in the house. 100% still in that house. Joan White. Oh, has been a member for 4 months. That's so awesome. Hey, Reaper and Janelle, Lisa, try Jesus, not us, bitch. Absolutely. Absolutely. But if she stood in a church, it would burn down right around her.
She may be sleeping in one if she ain't careful.
Yeah. They are still in the house. Now, I gotta repeat this. I don't know why. They don't do evictions on weekends and holidays. Plain and simple. They just don't. They're not going to show up on Saturday and evict you. They're not going to show up the day after they hand you the writ for possession and they tell you that you have 10 business days from the day that they served you, but then come back the next day and say, you got to be out. And Lisa's sitting there trying to convince people she's staying at a friend's house. She was staying at no friend's house. She was in her parents' house. Her sitting there saying, oh, what do you want me to do? Go kick the door in? Lisa, you couldn't kick a marshmallow over. How are you going to kick a door in?
Did you see?
I got it.
No, the new member as well. I don't know if you do those or not. That's the first time I've seen that. Rev's Baby Carrots and new member.
Yeah, I was coming back up for that.
Okay.
I saw it out the corner of my eye. Rev's Baby Carrot, again, still love your name and thank you and welcome to my channel as a member. Again, memberships. Let me explain that. Thank you, Anna Maria, for the $5 super chat. YouTube is a business where streamers earn money. Absolutely. Operative word, Lisa, is earn, not scam. Good work, Reaper. Thank you. What was I saying?
Oh, shit. Now it's completely gone for me, too, because somebody asked me a question if I thought the cops...
Her house.
Yes.
She never left there. The locks were never changed. The day that she was standing out there live streaming, yelling and screaming and saying, like yelling at some imaginary constable. The people that took that video, and still, I don't know who the fuck these people are. I have no clue. They sent me an email with the video and photos, no name, and said, I choose to stay anonymous. And that's fine. If you choose to stay anonymous, I'm totally happy with that. Even if you had told me your name and said, I choose to stay anonymous, you would have still stayed anonymous. But I get it. But right when Lisa said, I'm going to go to the back and tell the constable what you people are saying and paused, is right when they started recording her. Because you can hear the last part of Lisa say, I'm going to go around back and tell him that. And then she paused and then started walking to the back of the house. So yes, that video was at that very exact moment. And no, it was not Nicole. I changed that person's voice with voice changer. They wanted to stay anonymous. I made them anonymous.
And I saw the video. There is a face. Not super there, but it is there.
At the very beginning.
At the very beginning, it is. I don't know Nicole. I don't talk to Nicole outside of, these conversations that we have here. I don't even know much about her content, but I can tell you it was not her. That I do know. I don't know who it was, but I know it was not her.
I'm looking something up real quick.
Robalee, I'll answer this while she's doing that. Do I think the cops are going to have to remove her? No. I think she is a whole lot of talk. And I think the minute she sees them, her little bitch ass is going to run out the back door. That's what I think.
Yeah. Is she still saying that she's at a friend's house right now? Because
no,
she is 100% at her parents' house. Nicole has confirmed that, including the other person who knows that she's there has confirmed that. And no, I don't get my information from Nicole. Once in a while, I'll talk to Nicole and I'll be like, hey, do you know of this or that? Just to see if the other person did give me the right information, and she'll answer it. Nicole is not my go-to, so stop jumping on Nicole. I don't know if her parents have a place yet, but I can tell you her dad is still in the hospital. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Because she kept saying her dad was home. Remember, she kept saying, my dad's home and he's here at my friend's house too, blah, blah, blah. No, he's still in the hospital. He's doing better. He's walking better, but he is having to use a walker. But he's not home.
Really?
Correct. He's not home.
Wonder what would be her goal for that, to say that. Although nothing makes sense anymore. I mean, she literally is now saying she didn't even get I know, she didn't even get $1 for a hotel, yet she was saying she only needed 40 more the other day. Like, she is like not even acknowledging the fact that she was pretending to be at a friend's. Like, lies are one thing, but she's not even trying at this point.
No, she's given up on even coming up with good lies anymore. She's just regurgitating all the lies she's ever used, but she's just being lazy about them now. That $300, let me explain that, because people keep saying she got $300 for the hotel. Lisa didn't have $300 for a hotel. Thank you, Melissa, for the $5 super sticker. Thank you. Lisa never had $300 for a hotel. Lisa wanted you to think she had $300 and was only short 56, 54, whatever it was, because she just wanted you guys to give her that $54, $56. That's all that was. Have you ever listened to Lisa? We all know Lisa, right? Yes. If somebody put $300 in Lisa's hand, that bitch is going to run to the dealer faster than the Flash can save somebody in a fucking Marvel movie. Is he Marvel or DC? I forget. Anyways, that $300.
Is Flash Marvel or DC?
The point is, $300 would stay in her hand 5 fucking minutes. And it's all going to crack. So I don't know why people would believe that Lisa would hold on to $300 while hoping to get the remaining balance she needed. Also, 2 different hotels, Lisa. You're naming off 2 different hotels now? Because over the weekend, it was extended stay. Now it's in-town suites. And they don't take payment plans at hotels, Lisa. Especially those kinds of hotels, by the way. AKA Heather Joy, thank you for the $5 super chat. I am 17 years sober today. Thanks for all you do. Oh, wow. Congratulations on the sobriety. That's amazing. Good job. That is definitely something to be proud of.
For sure.
Danielle Marseco, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I bet any amount of money, it's Mama Bear is taking thing 1 with them. Large Marge is used to that free shit. Yeah, I fully believe they're taking Lisa with them.
Agreed.
100%. It already came out that there was no senior community or whatever it was, 55 plus senior community. That was actually a lie they told Jess. So they even lied to her. I even searched the entire area for 55 plus communities. And the only thing I'm able to really find is 65 plus communities. And from what I've seen, neither her parents are 65 years old yet.
They should just move Mommy Dearest to a petting zoo. They'll make sure her trough is full of slop each day. People come by with little food cups and kind of feed them along the way. Like,
where's Lisa going to go?
She can be part of it. They can put her, like, you know how what were those at the circus? Like the bearded lady and all that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Freak show. Yeah, that's it.
Freak show. There you go. Oh, I do like how Lisa kept saying that RJ hates all of us. But yet, didn't we hear him just say last week that even if Lisa was on fire, he wouldn't piss on her, even if it meant saving himself?
Yeah.
Sorry, Lisa. It sounds like your own brother hates you. And somebody said something about RJ's cell phone number, and Lisa went on this 5-minute rant about how nobody has RJ's cell phone. Hey, Lisa, I have RJ's cell phone. I have his phone number. I've never used it, but I'm just putting that out there for you, Lisa, just for you. I have no need for it. I don't know why somebody gave it to me, but I have it.
Well,
they're holding her accountable for what? Hold on, let me read that. They're holding her accountable for saying she had $300 yet being live asking for food. Yeah, like trying to hold Lisa accountable is like trying to nail Jello to a fucking tree. Not gonna happen.
Snorting hamburger meat said making fun of her family. Her next live is going to be lit. Hey, listen, she keeps wanting to go after people's looks like every single day. Bitch, you look like a jack-o'-lantern that a second grader carved and the parents were too lazy to move it and it's still on the front porch in December. Stop it going after people's looks.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to give it right back to you. And I promise you, you're not going to be happy about it. Stop it.
It's just, it's, she's not 80 pounds.
No, I'm 91. She ain't 80 pounds.
Lisa's not, she's 5'10". She's not 90 pounds or 80 pounds.
No.
And let me throw this out there. Her saying that she's been staying with a friend since what, Saturday night? Do they only have ground beef in their house too? Because again, Lisa claims she's not eating. She's starving to death. So clearly everyone Lisa knows only buys and eats ground beef.
Well,
Is it a Pittsburgh thing?
Maybe mommy eats and swallows everything in the house. She probably should have swallowed Lisa. Fucking A. The fact that was the fastest and brightest sperm is really scary. What, did none of the rest of them have tails?
It was the first sperm too, by the way.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, Lisa doesn't even eat hoagies unless they're laced with crack. Okay, so the ground beef is not a Pittsburgh thing. It's a Lisa thing. But yet she sure can devour a buttload of tacos from Taco Bell with ground beef and Burger King burgers.
I had Taco Bell last night.
I like Taco Bell, but I can only eat it like every so often or I'll get sick. Like
those new Cantina chicken tacos, if nobody has tried them, not the what is it, Caliente? I don't like the Caliente ones, but the new Catalina chicken crunchy tacos, they're really good if nobody's tried them.
The street
no, I haven't tried that yet. No, I haven't tried that yet.
They are so good.
They were sold out last night when I went of the street tacos.
They're so good. When you get a chance to try them because they're amazing. What else? Did we touch base on the whole we need to all be on the same page?
Not yet, no.
Well, we might as well touch that now.
Okay.
Let's reach out and touch it.
Yeah, sometimes that'll land you jail time. You got to be careful who you're touching if they're not playing the game with you.
Yeah, that's just true. And then some people you just don't want to touch.
No.
Oops. Thank you, April, for the $2 super chat. Her dad didn't have all these issues till now. No, that's a perfect point. Her dad did not have all these medical issues until she moved in. I saw Panda's name in the chat. I thought she was here. We know Lisa's watching, though, so everybody say hi to Lisa.
Oh, is she?
Oh, absolutely. She's going to rage about this later.
Oh, I can't wait to hear you cry that nobody cares. Nobody cares.
But here's the thing. Why do any of us have to care about her parents, any of them? Why does society have to care if they're eating, if they're smoking, if they're in a house? It's not our responsibility to house the Richard family or feed the Richard family. A house of 4 grown people. 4 grown people, and none of them can manage to have food in the house. Like it.
Preaching in the choir.
I know.
Preaching in the choir.
I saw something. I just wanted to. Oh, hi, Lisa. I sent Reaper your money. Oh, yeah, that's going to make her mad because she could have gotten that crack hit with that. God. Okay, so yeah. Oh, yeah, we started to touch on it and then got sidetracked with Lisa. I mean, even though it is still about Lisa, but we've got, not everybody is going to put out the correct information, and they're definitely not always going to put it out at the exact same time. Okay. Thank you, Sarah S., for the $2 super chat. Any info on where her parents are going to live next? Nope. I have no info on that. But here's the thing. When I put out I'm an individual. I don't run with any of these other people. I'm not in some group with these people. I'm starting to, at this point, this whole community thing is a fucking joke. Okay. There's no community because it's just everybody fighting against everybody else. Instead of working together, people are working against each other. The whole objective here is to get rid of Lisa, get her off of the internet where she cannot scam any more people, and get her ass put in jail where she belongs so she can face the consequences she deserves. I feel like that's not what's happening here. I know that's where I'm going with this, and I'm going to say this. I want more than anything to see Lisa get arrested for everything she's done. She's a crime bag through and through, and she deserves to be in jail. Now, with that said, some people are out there saying, oh, yeah, when Lisa's gone, Reaper is not going to have any content. So she's trying to keep Lisa on the internet. She's trying to keep Lisa alive. No. As a matter of fact, when she goes away, I'm pretty sure my views are going to dip because a lot of people may not like who I'm going to cover next. They may not find it interesting. I promise you I'm going to try and make it interesting for you, but I can't force you guys to watch somebody new. I am willing to take that hit on my channel just to see Lisa behind bars. 100%. I would rather her go to fucking jail than to sit here and wake up and say, oh, I can make another Lisa video today. She went live again. I would rather take that hit. There is nowhere else Lisa belongs other than jail. Sweet Angel, thank you for this $20 super chat for all the good work you do. Also, Lisa keeps saying that her dad is the only one that receives a check. I don't know how many people receive a check in that house, but I know that he does. And then Brandy Michelle, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. And Token.
That makes me wonder. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. No rocks for you, Crackalina. Absolutely. And Tam Tam, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. You guys are very, very kind and very sweet. Again, you do not have to be doing this just to piss off Lisa. Please don't do it just to piss off Lisa. Anyways, I'm just going to speak on me. That's all I'm doing. I'm speaking on myself. I am happy to take a hit on views on my channel just because Lisa is behind bars and I am going to be covering somebody new.
And I said it in your chat. You know, to me, it's disheartening because if everybody's claiming to have the same goal, to get her off of
Hold
here.
on. Janelle, please hold.
Okay.
Alexis says, didn't you send gifts to Lisa the other day? I have never sent Lisa one fucking gift, one fucking penny, never sent Lisa a damn thing. So I don't know where you heard that, but that is an absolute fucking no. I have never gifted Lisa. I have never given Lisa money. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're fine. It's just, to me, it's disheartening because I hear all these people that supposedly can't stand her, want her put in jail, but yet they go after everybody when it gets close. They go after creators. They go after people who have come forward and said, hey, I was stupid. I screwed up. I gave her money. If every time something gets close and you guys start, let's put it this way. If somebody only sent her $10, doesn't sound like a large amount, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when she's done that to hundreds of people, that money adds up. Without those $10 people going and turning that in, so what happens when they get berated over it and they get drug across the internet over it? Me personally, I'm not going to go file, and I'm just going to count that $10 as a loss because I don't want to get drugged by everybody.
Right.
As much as we don't like it, regardless of the reason why people gave money, regardless of which content creator you do or do not like, if somebody is on here telling the truth, putting out the facts, people are coming forward, you cannot have it both ways. Either you want her stopped or you don't. Because if you keep bullying the people that are trying to stop her, you cannot in the same breath say, I can't stand her. I want her off the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pick a lane.
Okay, so I guess that was for somebody else, not me. Okay, Lisa's here as Mindy. I haven't even seen any of the comments as Mindy, so let me start seeing some of them before I say it's Lisa. Ryan, Voices for Vanished. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Those who do not like Reap or Janelle, we are not forcing you to be here. Love you, ladies. Love you too. And you are absolutely correct. Nobody is forcing you to be here. Nobody is forcing you to watch my content. You do it on your own accord, and it's all free. I don't know if it's Lisa or anyone else. I have no clue. I'm trying to.
Hold on. Rebecca asked a question. So why did Reaper tell you to file a theft by deception over $12? And when I said my police department would laugh if I tried to report that, Reaper said they probably would. Which one is it? I don't remember her ever saying they would laugh at you. I remember her saying they would not laugh at you over $12, but maybe I missed something, Rebecca.
I think that was on a comment or something. I'm just going to say it. They probably would. However, if you are pressing charges for theft by deception, they still have to take those charges for you.
And explain it. Explain why you're doing it.
Right. No, that's right. The comment was, my police or somebody said what it said. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I wish I had screenshot it. Is that if you went to the police and said, I gave $12 and something changed to a scamming crackhead online, they'd probably laugh. And I said, yeah, they probably would laugh at that because of the way you'd say it. I mean, I would, if I was a cop and you came to me and said I got taken for $12 something cents by a scamming crackhead online, I would giggle. That's why people like her know how to deal with it. I'm pretty sure she's not going to run to the cops and say that. She's going to let them know that she got scammed online and she wants to report it, the theft by deception. But yeah, just to throw it out there, I got scammed by a scamming crackhead. Any cop's going to laugh on that. Not because you got scammed, but because of the way you worded it.
They have to have the context, basically, that this is a much larger picture and everything needs to be reported because it's going to add up to thousands. It's got to be, you got to give them context.
Yeah, absolutely. Yana, thank you for the $5 super chat. To Reaper, because we know Lisa's watching your pocket, keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you. Please do not super chat just because Lisa may not be watching or will piss her off. It's just so ridiculous. All of this is just the main focus should be on Lisa. Getting rid of Lisa. But instead, we've got people trying to divert it by attacking other creators who are pushing to get Lisa put in jail.
And people who gave her money. They're saying shit about it. Doesn't matter at this point, you guys. It really, at least not to me. I just want to see her in jail for the shit she's doing. Because the reason she's gotten away with it this long is because people back down. They're not filing. They're not giving the police the context. They're going after other creators, so they back off. And at some point, something has to give.
August West, I agree. Ghost is awesome. Lizbeth, thank you for the $19.99 super chat. I support you, Reaper, because you bring the receipts and the facts. If you don't like it, leave. It's simple. Absolutely. Yes. Oh my God. What is this? What is happening here? Nobody in here is saying go real life or road trips. No dolls. No person to person harassment. This is a discussion of Lisa. Yes. Please don't go driving to Pennsylvania to confront Lisa for any reason.
No, because that's harassment, and then it gives her a win. Don't do shit that she can win with, is what I'm trying to say.
Now somebody's going to say, well, Reaper, you said you were going to go up there. I did. I said I was going to go up there when she goes to court. I want to see her get sentenced. I will happily sit there and watch her get sentenced with a smile on my face, but not going to go there and confront her or try and help her or do anything else with her. Oh my God. No,
Freya, I don't think someone said that. I think they meant they all needed like people who have been scammed, at least the comment that I saw. Freya, I may have missed what you're talking about, but I did see a comment where somebody said they all needed to band together and go in together. And I assumed that meant like filing against her, $10 here, $10 from this person, like them get a group and go. That's how I interpreted that.
Right. I do want to comment on the person that did record Lisa. They were not following her. They were not stalking her. They happened to have, I think it was like a reception somewhere near that neighborhood and ended up cutting through the neighborhood to stay out of traffic. And were actually surprised to see Lisa in the front yard of the house. Now, this is what they told me. I wasn't there, so I don't know what exactly happened. But this is what they've told me. She keeps saying she has a pew-pew. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to say this flat out. Lisa's a convicted felon. She's not allowed to have a gun, okay, of any kind. She's not allowed to carry anything like that. So, Lisa, if you are, in fact, telling the truth about having a gun, and I see you walking around outside on the street in your live, I will report it to the police that you are walking around with a handgun as a convicted felon and a very unhinged human being.
Can they even be in the house with one? I don't think
they're not allowed to. Nope. Nowhere near them. They're not. Even if like her dad wants to get a gun, she can't be around it. She's a convicted felon. Now that's what I've learned. If I'm wrong about that, somebody let me know. That's what I've heard. Like when Robbie comes home, I can't have firearms. If I do, I have to get rid of them before he comes home. Plain, simple. Wilma Reichman, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you for all you do. I don't do this alone though. You guys are actually a huge part of why all this information is getting out as fast as it is. I put it out. You guys are the ones that are spreading it, and you're spreading it quickly. So this is you guys.
There's mixed. I think yeah, I think it's mixed. It may vary state by state. I don't know.
Can a felon be around guns in Pennsylvania? Okay, so here it is. In Pennsylvania, a convicted felon is generally prohibited from being around guns, meaning they cannot possess, use, control, sell, transfer, or manufacture a firearm. This prohibition extends to even being in the same location as a firearm, and it applies regardless of whether the firearm is legally owned by someone else. There we go.
Okay, so it can't even be in the house.
Nope. She's lying. Are you kidding? She would have, if she had a handgun, she would have pawned that shit for crack. Come on. I don't know. Not yet. If she's a narc, she won't go anywhere. She will turn over everyone. Oh, yeah. Lisa would actually screw over her own mother to save her own ass. That is the type of person Lisa is. And we know this from the last time she was arrested, you know, for the identity theft and the prescription fraud. You know what you became a convicted felon for, Lisa? You turned over, bent down, or bent over and just completely fucked over everybody. Snitched on everyone just so you wouldn't have to do time in prison. Oh, and I do love that lie she put it. Since she struck my video on TikTok and it got taken down, thankfully over 1,000 people had already viewed it. But when she said last night in her live stream that she lost her apartment because TikTokers kept calling the front office and they felt bad for her and the business was suffering, the apartments were suffering, so they had to let her leave, is a bold-faced fucking lie. You were evicted, Lisa, for non-payment of rent. Your rent was $240 something a month, and you got evicted and owing over $5,000 in back rent. That's why you got evicted, Lisa. And you know that. And I still do have that eviction document. Oh, we need to go over that. The dad's eviction thing.
Did you get Wilma's up there?
What? I don't
Wilma
recognize it.
Rackman, thank you for all you do. It was a super chat, $4.99. I don't remember hearing you say it, and I know you really like to make sure you get them all. It's quite a ways up.
No, but I missed something by bitch as well. So I'm sorry. I was looking at my notes.
You're fine.
Oh, yeah, I got Wilma.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't remember. I'm playing Bob the Builder over here. So
I know. You're good. Bitch has been a member for 1 month. At least Lisa can have. Oh, okay, we're not going to discuss her because I choose to play the adult in all of this.
I agree.
That's what I was saying. Yes, she is literally saying that she got removed from her apartment because of TikTok people. No, she got removed from the apartment because she owed over $5,000 in rent. And her rent was $240 something a month. So that tells you how long she didn't pay rent. She chose to buy crack rather than pay her rent. And let's not forget where she got that money. Because before her son was taken by CPS, she was using his $1,000 a month survival benefits on her crack addiction. That's why when CPS took him and rescued him from her, that's when she started going live on a daily basis, multiple times a day, demanding money.
I just, that's what I was looking for. Like when you have something that is that cheap in a place to live, I cannot imagine not paying that. I mean,
Right?
at least paying to keep the roof over your head. Like that's baffling to me.
I know. She did. She's trying to twist that and turn it or whatever, but she did tell her son to go lay down in the bathroom.
And you have word that he's doing really, really good.
He's doing amazing being away from her.
Good.
He is thriving. He's doing wonderful, all because he's no longer around Lisa. It's just that she won't even take accountability for the shit she's put her kids through.
That's what bothers me. What people do in their own time, I've said it a million times. I don't give a shit what somebody does in their own home, what they do with their money. When you permanently damage innocent things, animals or kids, I have nothing for you. No sympathy, no empathy. I don't give a fuck. And it can happen once. People do make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
She made a flat out choice their entire lives.
Right.
Their entire lives. Those kids will be damaged for the rest of their life. And there's no accountability. I don't even think she's sorry for it.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Hold on. What? Hold on.
What?
Did anyone send Reaper a screenshot of that text with Reaper's logo saying Reaper said she can lie all she wants and all the dummies will believe her? Yeah, I was talking about Lisa can lie all she wants. And the ones that were willy-nilly giving her money to watch her die were dummies.
That's what she was referring to?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. And yes, at the time, I was calling anybody that gave her money a dummy. So I probably was saying anybody who gave her money was calling her a dummy. But when I said that statement that she can lie all she wants and all dummies will believe her, that was about Lisa. Lisa's also trying to twist things that I said that I called all of my supporters stupid, that I told her this over the phone. No. Like I said, I've spoken to her twice on the phone. The first time she was trying to convince me to do a video on Kim Rhea and on her friend Stephanie. And the second time I talked to her on the phone was because the damn crackhead called me at 2:15 a.m. freaking the fuck out because she said B was doxing her all over TikTok and she wanted me to deal with it. And I just let it go and said goodnight. I mean, it was a little, I did tell her you need to make sure it's B before you start calling B out. But I wasn't going to go after B on that either. There was no proof that B was doing that.
I can't believe that's what she was twisting because I saw it right before we came live, and I'm like, I guarantee you, you did not call people, at least on your page, stupid. And you sure as shit wouldn't have said I could make up anything and they'll believe it. And that's what she was trying to run with. And I'm like, what is she twisting?
It's in her live stream, right? Let me go. I'm going to skim through really quick on my phone and find it, and I'll read the whole damn thing.
It's towards the end, and I couldn't read it real well, the whole thing.
Well, I keep everything in a folder, so if I recognize it, I'll just go pull the whole damn thing.
Ellen, I thought he was too. Reaper said he's not.
He is not.
Daddy being home.
No, Daddy is not home. Where is it? Because the only thing I'm seeing is the money thing from.
No. It's way past that. It's close to the end.
I'm at the end, and I'm not seeing anything. How this goes, and see how this goes. Yeah, it ends right there. I don't see.
I was on Kai. Who are you on?
I'm on Nookie.
Maybe it cut off.
Let me go to Kai.
I swore it was close to the end. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Let me go to the end of Kai's.
Ronald said try midway.
Midway?
That's what Ronald said, but I don't remember.
Oh. Notice how she makes it so fucking large you can't see what anybody's saying. And that's not even my thing. Where's the thing with my...
I'm assuming while you're looking for that, Ryan, did somebody say like it was stalking that they got that video? I didn't catch, but I see a couple.
Stalking.
No, and you have no expectation of privacy when you're out in public.
Nope.
Once you step outside, you're done.
You have an expectation of privacy in your home, but not outside of the home. And stalking is a pattern of behavior, not one time. I'm not seeing it, guys.
Annette, I've not really seen them.
Okay, so if anybody has it, can you screenshot it and email it to me? My email is right there. And I'll address it. But I know what she's talking about. I just want to pull it up so everybody can see it. Christina, $5. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Don't reply to Freya. She's just trying to stir up trouble when she knows backing Lisa will shock you. She's either her or some weirdo. I've seen Freya in here before. Oh, wait. No, it was a different Freya. That's funny, though, because if it's not my normal Freya subscriber and it is Lisa, I've made it very clear several times my daughter's name who passed away, and I spelt it the exact same way.
She said, well, here in West Virginia, it is stalking when I had an abusive ex who would show up at my house and wait for me. That's a whole different ball game.
That's a repeated behavior.
Correct.
Not one time and one time only. Sandy Houseman, thank you for the $5 super chat.
Luna, I know she's totally glazing over the whole money thing that she told everybody she had. Like, she's pretending she did not say, well, it's $350 and I only need 56 or I only need 40. Like, she is completely pretending. I truly, at this point, I'm really wondering if, like, seriously, she doesn't remember at this point. I just can't imagine doing what she's doing, like pretending she was going to the hotel, saying she was at a friend's. Like, it's not even deflection though, Kimberly, at this point. It's like she has amnesia or something.
And she was at her parents' house this whole time. The whole time.
Right. She did also tell people to pull up. Nays, you're right. She's told people, pull up.
You're right. If you tell people to pull up on you and they pull up, you can't yell stalking. I'm trying to see this Freya person comment, like say something in chat. Oh, there it is. No, I have to go back up. It's going so fast. Where was it? I lost it.
No, you're fine.
There it is. Okay, so FaceTime me or put me on the live and it will prove I'm not Lisa, but y'all won't though. I mean, I don't mind putting the link up like in the chat for you to take, and you can come up on live and say you're, like, prove you're not Lisa. I don't care. But I know I have seen Freya in here before and she's never been rude or nasty. So I don't know what's going on because I haven't seen everything in the chat.
No, it's really not that deep.
There you go. Freya, if you want to come up and say hi and prove you're not Lisa because you want the chat to know you're not Lisa, that's totally fine. But it's right there. That's up to you. I'm just saying, I've never seen you be rude or nasty. That's what I'm saying. Is that I've seen you in here in prior live streams and you've never been rude or nasty. That's why I don't understand why the chat is exploding right now. Nookie, 3 p.m. at 9 minutes. Okay.
She said, Christina said this entire chat, she's backed Lisa, defended her over and over. Okay, so that's what they're talking about.
Oh. 9-minute mark.
Robalee asked, Reaper, Janelle, why hasn't anyone talked about the money Ronnie scammed? Is there a reason Ronnie is off limits? And I'm not talking about anything that was with the supposed DV. As far as any digging, paperwork, any of that stuff, that is never me. So I cannot answer that question. So,
Ronnie is not off limits. I'm actually working on that while I'm dealing with Lisa. Here's Freya. Hi.
Hey.
All right, chat. Now you see it's not Lisa. Can we drop that?
Hi, not Lisa, and I don't like Lisa. I just don't like stalking when I've been through it. That's all I'm saying. Not being rude or anything like that, but please stop saying I'm Lisa. Lisa is trash. Thanks.
Okay. And I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is like stalking, like what you went through. It was a repeat pattern. He kept doing it. But this person showed up one time and that was it. So it's not considered stalking.
Okay. And not Lisa. So have a good day, y'all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, and that was just, again, to prove a point. It wasn't to touch, stalking. So I've had stalkers and they were coming for me. They wanted me. It wasn't that they were. So like private investigators, let's use that as an example. Private investigators can follow you all around. They're paid to find out, truths and details and all that stuff. There's a whole different ball game of somebody going and snapping a picture and going, here, this person is lying versus a person actually coming for you, stalking you, all those things. I've had stalkers. I get it. But she's telling people to pull up, and that's not going to work out well when you're a scammer.
Okay, so I'm looking at this, okay? It says, oh, let me pull this up. 9-minute mark. Let me pull this up. It's important that I pull this up because the site she pulled this off of is that weirdo. He keeps putting out all those videos about me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, but I'm fixing to show you guys something. Okay. Oops. Let me share my screen.
And
Okay,
even, let's say, even if somebody did stalk, let me say this before you do that. Even if somebody did stalk Lisa, nobody asked anybody to do that. Reaper can't control who sends her stuff in her emails, right? It's not like she asked for it. It's none of that. If she opens an email and somebody did that on their own accord, again, she's not responsible for that.
Correct. I can't enlarge it. Okay. Okay, so if you're looking at it, first of all, she's showing it so close to the screen because she's trying to hide something of it. And it's not Lisa trying to hide it. It's the person who did the video. So if you go up, you see where I type, it's sad when someone claims you've lied about something just because someone who has zero knowledge of you tells people you have. Then it goes into, I can easily make up whatever I want about you, and there will be some dummies who will believe it. Okay, there's the point I'm making. Now I know what she's saying. First of all, I don't see my watermark on this at all, so that's why I was very confused. My whole comment, I didn't know. Oh my God, I'm the only person on earth who didn't know something her son did. But keep believing other people about my life. You know, the people who know very little or nothing at all about me. It's sad when someone claims you've lied about something just because someone who has zero knowledge of you tells people you have. I can easily make up whatever I want about you, and there will be some dummies who will believe it. Do you see what I'm saying there?
Yes.
I can make up a lie, and somebody is going to believe it and run with it. My whole point of saying that was because these idiots are posting lies about me, my children, my husband, and there's a group of people who are believing their lies. They're trying to make it look like I'm saying something bad when I'm trying to prove a point. This is only discrediting everything they're putting out about me. They knew exactly what I was saying in that message. They chose to twist it. That's why you can't see the whole fucking message. I mean, is anybody confused about what I just read? And about what I meant when I said, I can easily make up whatever I want about you, and there will be some dummies who will believe it. Making the point that they're making up shit, and there's people who actually believe it. I could do the same thing. That doesn't mean I'm going to. That doesn't mean I will. That means that what they're trying to do, anybody can fucking do. And there'll always be a few people who will believe the lie. So, cope harder, Lisa. You failed again. Please keep coming at me if you want to. I will make sure you fail every fucking time you do. Debbie Nuff, thank you for the $10 super chat. She sounded as if she was talking to her DD this morning. She said, of course I bought it. I wouldn't have come without it or brought it. Oh, yeah. 100% she was talking to the DD.
No, that's somebody mentioned the pew pew. Are we talking about the same? We might be talking about the same.
Because she said that before when she goes to make a buy. We've heard her say it.
I thought that was her pretending to have a pew, but I could have been wrong.
Possible. I haven't listened to that yet. But everybody sees where I'm going with that. So I'm putting that out right now. Lisa and this person, oh really 101, they make up shit, they twist shit. Some of the stuff even in her videos are AI created. And there are people who, instead of coming to find out the truth, just believe their blatant fucking lies and twists. Holy shit. These people will run with anything. And then think they've got some kind of gotcha moment. And yet both of them failed in that aspect. Both of them.
Right, Karen? She can't see 3 inches in front of her face. How's she going to shoot straight?
Oh, that's the truth.
Dirty Smurf, she's okay. She's still, I don't think 100%, but it's a big, long story, and I think I might have figured something out. So I'm going to make an appointment with a holistic vet.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, Mandy, of course she did. She tried to make it seem like Reaper said that in a conversation. Absolutely.
Yeah. And guess what? I didn't say that the way that they are trying to say I said it. Anybody with more than 2 brain cells can read that and see what I'm saying. It's funny though. I love it. I love it when I see they start out with the truth and then it just gets twisted a little bit. And by the end of it, it's just a full out lie at that point. I see it all the time.
Again, which is just so weird to me. Like, why? What?
Oh yeah, I actually mentioned this in the video that I'm almost done with. Lisa does not show proof of jack shit, as we see here in Nookie's video on her live stream today. But her excuse is, I would show proof, but people just report it. Hey, Lisa, people report your live stream whether you're showing something in the background or not. So that's not an excuse, sweetheart. So start showing your fucking proof. When you say you have proof that somebody did this or somebody said that, show it. You failed yesterday or the day before when you claim that this person texted you going off on you and your kids for no reason, which, first of all, they never said anything about your kids. But you purposely left out the top part of the message, which was you actually going after their kids. That's not proof. That's you hiding the truth.
Yeah, she does say, well, I only show proof to the ones who send her money. I'll guarantee
don't even
you.
Do that.
I was just going to say, there ain't been a one of them, promise you, that got a picture of a hoagie. And by the way, so I like to play 3-card poker. It's my favorite game. When we went to Vegas last time, it's like $25 to $30 a hand, depending how much, the minimums are. And I literally kept going, well, there goes 3 hoagies. There goes 4 hoagies. There goes 5 hoagies. Just made me laugh because I'd rather give it to a rich ass casino executive than to buy her a freaking single shrimp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hoagies went from $7 to like $13 now. Yeah.
No, 14.
Did it go to 14? I was laughing to myself, and the one dealer goes, why are you giggling? And I'm like, you wouldn't understand, even if I, Oh, I did want to bring this up. Get that super sticker first.
Yeah. Thank you, Kimmy10, for the $19.99 super sticker. Thank you.
A lot of people do kind of dog on some of the people who did send money. And I will say this. I did a little experiment with my clients who range from 20 years old to 50. And I asked, because I was curious a couple of weeks ago, and I said, do you have TikTok? And everybody that said yes, I said, do you know Crackhead Lisa? Not one of them knew her. And I know that's what a lot of people like to say is everybody knows Lisa. No, they don't. She ends up on FYP of a lot of people who don't have a clue who she is. And I'll be honest, as a woman, most of us women, and this is why most of her donators are women. One thing that we cannot handle most of the time is the thought of somebody going hungry. That's why she uses it. I have given money to the bums in Vegas that are sitting there with a sign that says hungry who have a dog because I want them to feed the dog. Do I know that they're going to feed the dog? No, I do not. But because I am a dog person, that is where my heart goes. I can't make the decision what they do with that money. She knows for certain majority of women, especially ones with children, cannot stand the thought of somebody going hungry. And there are, for as many people do know Lisa, there are more that don't. So please don't say that everybody knows her because not everybody does.
That's true. Very, very true.
That's why she uses the hunger thing all the time.
Yeah, because she knows that it pulls on people's heartstrings.
Especially women, and especially women with kids, and especially women with kids who have struggled with food at one point or another.
Right. I'm getting images of screenshots and shit.
You have a pinned comment. Reaper, did you hear her say she has a tax guy that does her taxes? She ain't never filed taxes a day in her life.
No, she has not filed taxes. And what I heard was she said that her parents have a tax guy and they only bring in disability. Jackie 6520, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. There are new people daily. Exactly why she acts like the victim and hungry. Yep, 100%.
And if you notice, majority of the people who give to her are women.
Oh yeah, all women. And she'll watch how people talk, and then she'll latch onto them. Just like that person last night who said they just got their income tax back, throwing it in her face. Guarantee you she screenshot their username and messaged them. I would not be surprised. Okay. What? Yeah, I don't know how long ago this was, but thank you for screenshotting it and sending it to me. So whoever Mindy is, if she's still in here, she stated, how about the fact that Reaper's lying about Richards being served the eviction? Still no serve date on that court record. You're lying. Oh my God. Hey, Loving Life XOXOXO. I put the records out there. It's not my fault you can't fucking read, or that you choose not to read it. Just like other people are choosing not to look at the facts that are being put out. That's not my fault that you make the decision not to look at the facts. I put those out. Guess what? Go to the PA court's website and look up the eviction notices yourself. You're not going to find the one from April 2nd. Do you know why? Because it's been updated. You won't find that. It was there, and it doesn't have a serve date.
Which could potentially be why.
The clerical fucking error.
Yeah.
I'm just, it's it's the people ignoring the facts and then claiming, oh, she didn't put that out. She didn't put this out. It's all over TikTok and my YouTube. And the minute I put this shit out, it literally spreads like wildfire. Everybody's putting it out. Or if somebody else puts it out, everybody's putting it out. So it's not like it's hard to find. You're just choosing not to find it because you're trying to discredit me along with other people who are actually helping Lisa at this point, rather than trying to help everybody else who's trying to get rid of Lisa off this app and off the internet and put her in jail where she belongs.
Shelly had a question. Why doesn't her mom have any income? If she's disabled and can't even walk, why isn't she at least getting SSI disability? Shelly, I had the same question. Here is what I did find out Well, this is what I know in a different state with one of my loser cousins. So apparently he's an alcoholic and he can't get disability because he never worked long enough and paid into it. So if somebody has been a career lazy ass and they did not pay into Social Security, they cannot get disability. I don't know if that is the case or not, but when she said her dad was the only one that drew a check, I think she said it today. That was the first thing that popped into my mind, was that maybe she's never had a job, or if she did not work long enough. Okay, so dyslexia, you can still get SSI. See, that I'm not sure. I know for my cousin, he could not because he never worked long enough to put enough money into SSI. So he can't draw anything. I don't know if that's the case with her, but I just found it a little bit weird.
Okay, so not sure if that would be the clerical error, because I'm looking at the last one here where the order for possession was issued on April 10th, which would have been last Thursday. They were served on April 11th, which was Friday. The serve date's not on there. It's not on any of them. So I don't think they're required to put the date served. I think they're only required to put the date that the possession was issued. And judgment.
Is that in the court docket itself?
Yes. Order for possession issued April 10th, 2025. Order for possession requested April 10th, 2025. And then when you go back to the very first one, it states judgment for plaintiff March 18, 2025. Judgment entered March 18th, 2025. Landlord tenant complaint filed March 6, 2025. And they were served on the 19th of March, but that date's not on here. Just like for the earlier in April 2nd, 2025, order for possession issued. It was served on the 3rd. They have to serve it within 24 hours of the issue date. And it says April 2nd, 2025, first order of possession issued. Same thing as on the new one. April 2nd.
So it's an automatic.
It's an automatic. The serve date is not going to be on the court docket. The issue date is going to be on there. They have 24 hours after the issue date to serve the paperwork to the tenant. So again, loving life, XOXOXO. Because there's no serve date on there, I'm incorrect. I'm putting out falsified documents. You might want to, I don't know, do a little bit of homework before you open your mouth next time.
Chat, I'm not ignoring you as far as the SSI and SSDI. That's one thing I don't have a clue about any of that. What's the same, what's not the same. I just was curious because I know whatever my cousin was trying to get for disability, he couldn't. He never worked long enough. So I don't know the ins and outs of it.
Okay, Butterfly, who exactly is Mindy?
They keep saying Mindy. Does she have us blocked or something? I have not seen a Mindy in this chat yet.
No, I've seen her, but
right there. Bahaha. There's still no serve date, dumbass.
They don't have to put a serve date, dumbass. They served it within 24 hours of the issue date. The only one looking really stupid is you. You are arguing against government issued docket on the fucking website. You're not arguing this against me. You're arguing this against an actual document from the courts. So if you have an issue with there not being a serve date on the document, call the courthouse and deal with them. And then let them laugh at you. Because that's the only thing they're going to do.
Mindy, sweetie, you got to work with your medicine today, okay? Work with your medicine.
Damn. Like people, like they don't even bother to look or learn. They just run their mouth. Can't fix stupid. That's all I gotta say. Can't fix stupid. And Mindy just keeps proving it every time she puts anything in the chat.
You know what
Exactly.
really
And no
sucks?
one shared the April 2nd date. I did. I have shared every single fucking one of them. Go back on my YouTube community post. It's there. And the only reason I cropped it was to show the exact fucking issue date. So don't sit there and come back and say, well, you cropped it.
Carly, I did not. I'll go back up and look. Sorry, honey. I'm trying to be Bob the Builder over here. I gotta make dressers. 4 of them to be exact. Sweetie, I am not finding your comment. I don't know why. Can you retype it again, please? I'll be watching for it.
Yeah, sometimes when the chat's going so fast, we may miss a question or a comment.
You know what sucks about stupid people? It doesn't hurt them to be stupid. It hurts everybody else around them.
Right. And it's helping Lisa. Again, it is helping Lisa. Okay, it's not on my community post, so I might have not. It's on my TikTok. That I know for a fact. So go to TikTok and look.
Kelly, I'm seeing her now. So you're not crazy. I didn't see her for a while, but the chat is going really, really fast.
Yeah, we're not able to see everything as it's coming out. The April 2nd was, and guess what? Even if it wasn't posted, hypothetically, if it was not posted, you do know it's public record, right? You just have to open your computer and search it up yourself. Or
Simple
you're too
says,
lazy to do that.
Simple said Mindy is Lisa because I can't see her because I'm blocked. I don't know how true that is.
Mindy been saying crazy shit on that. Yeah, okay. So that Loving Life thing on TikTok is the one that's been throwing a fit about this whole thing that we're discussing right now.
Oh, that's the crazy one.
Yes, all those videos she had to put out to try and say that I am wrong and I'm putting out false documents or I'm lying about the eviction times. Yeah, that's her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, guys, just ignore her.
Yeah, she just wants attention and she's too dumb to look up stuff on her own.
Yeah.
I can't do everything for everybody. You're an adult. You can look this up on your own.
Make sure you wipe front to back, Mindy. Okay, and that's the last thing I'm going to say. Front to back. Okay, yellow to brown, not brown to yellow. And then we're done with you. Thank you.
Absolutely. I don't know. Clearly, it seems to me that people that are arguing against proof are only wanting to see Lisa stay on the internet for whatever weird, sick fucking reason that they have to keep her on the internet. Whether they're helping her or they're making money off of her, like really making money off of her. I don't understand it. Why are you fighting against the facts? Why are you fighting against seeing Lisa go to jail where she fucking belongs?
It's weird to me.
It's dumb. At this point, I'm convinced that they just don't want Lisa to go away for whatever sick reason it is.
Alana, I don't want to make you pee your pants. Go TT and hurry up. You're not on the microphone. Go pee.
Go pee and come back.
Go take us with you because we can't hear you. That's perfectly fine. Don't pull a Janelle when there's 700 people in here and fucking piss yourself.
Exactly. Oh, wow. It's funny.
If they want her in the grave, that's fine. Then freaking admit it.
Yeah.
Like it's talking out both sides of the ass that really gets me.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're like, we can't stand her. We want her off this app. Yet they will tear after anybody who tries to get her off the app.
What is it?
Pick a lane. If you want her, like, own who you are. Example, I'm an asshole. I know I'm a fucking asshole. I tell everybody I'm a fucking asshole.
I did.
Own who you are.
Yeah. She is. She's like, all she ever talks about is conspiracy shit. and yet never has anything to back up what she's saying. Never.
Fucking own it.
It's just weird. Yeah, because we do know there's people that purposely want to see Lisa stay on the app until she expires, and that they help her by giving her money because they hope it's going to cause her to expire. And that's just sick.
Yeah, but that's them. And if they own it,
Guy.
I can't say anything to them, right? Personally, I can't say anything to them. If they own it, if that's how they feel, they have to deal with that karma when that karma comes. Again, that's something that I can't change if that's what somebody wants to do. However, the hypocritical both sides of your ass bullshit, stop it.
Right.
Pick a lane.
Yeah. Mask Guy Johnny put her in timeout for 10 minutes so she can go look it up herself.
She can't read, so I don't know what the point is.
She's going to spend that 10 minutes in timeout making 4 more videos about me on TikTok. Boo fucking who. Wah.
The only time I'd ever put any money towards anything, Lisa, would be I would pay a jail to put a camera in her cell to watch her just lose her shit.
That would be funny.
I would pay to see that. Yeah, padded cell. She needs a grippy sock vacation.
Oops. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. No, Mindy is not Lisa. Mindy is a whack job conspiracy theorist from TikTok. That's who Mindy is. And I just lost that. There it is. Thank you, Don Phillips, for the $9.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. It's funny. All right. I'm going to pull this up, and we are going to watch Lisa look really stupid while she tries to discuss my finances.
Lisa looks stupid the minute she turns the camera on, for crying out loud.
Even when she's not in view, she still looks stupid.
Jeez.
Oh my God. Yes, there are people who have already pressed charges, have gone to the police. They are working on this. Look, at this point, I have given up all hope with the Pittsburgh PD, all hope. So now we're going to try and take this federal, since it is across state lines, and extortion, number one, is a felony. But since it's going over state lines, that makes it federal. So since Pittsburgh PD doesn't want to do anything, then we'll take it over them. That's fine. The people that are pressing charges and are going out of their way to do what needs to be done with the proper authorities are doing it. I don't need to know every step of the way that they are doing it. They came to me for the information that they needed to go after Lisa. I provided that information to them. Yeah, we're going through IC3 as well. But even they can take forever.
And if anybody has any connections to news outlets in that area, it might not be a bad route to go, but you might have to have a connection.
That is correct. Damn it. Mandy, crossing state lines throws out double jeopardy, and she can be charged for the same crime in multiple states. Lisa, you have fucked yourself here. Nobody has done this to you. You did it to yourself. You are a true, through and through, crime bag.
Con wants to know, how is it extortion? Because she is telling people and threatening them that they're going to lose their house, they're going to lose their cars, they're going to lose their kids if they don't give her money. She is saying that Kim has videos of them that could ruin their life. She is threatening to put them up online if they do not give her money. The minute you threaten somebody with anything in regards to money, it is extortion or blackmail.
Correct. That's how she is committing extortion. She literally told a single mother who is homeless that if she doesn't give her money, she's going to call DCF and have her child taken away from her. Even though this woman is working and trying to get out of homelessness. What she'll do is she'll trauma bond with you. And then she'll take what you have told her in confidence and use it against you if you don't give her money. I wish I could tell you some of this stuff, but some people don't want me to say it because then she'll know exactly who it was. And I understand that. And they're already getting harassed and threatened by her enough. And before you say, well, they could just block her phone number. They do. Lisa uses text now. She has a buttload of phone numbers. And if you block her on one, she's coming after you with about 10 more. She won't stop. Yeah, the whole Teams meeting interview at a grocery store. Oh my God, Lisa.
Well, why did she set up an interview if she was supposedly going to rehab? Because she pulled that again. Some lady wouldn't give her $40 because she was going to rehab. Well, why would you set up a job interview?
No, I had 3 emails today where they said, I need money I'm on my way to rehab. I need like $25 for this, and that. I need $30 so I can get enough cigarettes. Like 3 people, she asked for money today to go to and said she was going to rehab and needed this money. And thankfully, they didn't give her anything.
You had a super chat, babe, pop up. I don't know if you saw it.
Thank you, Kimmy10, for the $19.99 super sticker. Thank you. Yeah, she said she had a Teams interview today. Yeah, so she was already emailing people this morning and saying, I need money for this. I need money for that. I'm going to, she didn't say she was on her way to rehab. She said, I'm going to rehab. I'm leaving soon. Jaga. And then she was online.
Sorry, you paused. I thought you were done. Jaga's asked a couple times, why are the people who have, thank you, the people who are pursuing charges had not had any results yet. That is not quick when it goes over state lines. Pittsburgh obviously is kind of lazy as well, it sounds like. So if it goes federal, oh my God, they definitely don't move fast.
No, they don't. She did. She updated her resume from amateur crackhead to expert crackhead. I don't know why she thinks that's going to help her for a job. I'm sorry, but no employer is going to look at Lisa and take an application from her. I don't think Lisa even knows how to fill out a job application.
She probably writes
PayPal, friends and family.
Well, no, you know how she twists things. Like if you say she's banned from a hospital, she'd be like, I'm not banned, when in reality she's trespassed. Like she loves to, it's all semantics with her.
What was your last employment? I was the doctor at AGH.
Yeah. I can type really well, 80 words a minute.
No spelling mistakes.
Has great people skills. I can deal with negative toxicity in a workplace.
Lisa wouldn't be able to pass the background check or the drug test to get a job.
No.
That's just a fact. And let me bring this up really quick. She keeps saying in her live streams that she's clean. She's not on drugs. She hasn't been on drugs in a long time. But then in the same live stream claims that she needs to go to rehab, but she's not going to do it for other people. If you're clean, why do you need to go to rehab?
Clean is not a word that belongs anywhere near her in any capacity. Lisa, take the adjective clean out of your vocabulary, please, and thank you.
Lisa trying to convince people last night that she was a hustler.
That was funny.
It was hilarious. The only thing she hustles is lies. That was the funniest thing I ever heard. Big time hustler. Oh shit, I missed it. It was in caps, all caps. There it is. Why do people give a fuck about Lisa when she literally doesn't give a fuck about her own kids? I just don't know. And a lot of these people, again, she gets a lot of new people in her lives every time she goes live. That's why I've said from day one, blackouts will not work with Lisa. If you do a blackout and nobody's in there, she's going to have like 100 people that are brand new, don't know jack shit about her, and then she's going to make bank. Blackouts will not work. We need people in there to tell the truth. We don't need people in there telling her to go OD, but we need people in there telling her to tell the truth. Because when you're in there telling her stuff like go OD and shit, you're giving her ammunition to sit there and say, see how bad they bullied me? It's so horrible. I'm just starving. I'm just starving and they're bullying me. And then someone new is going to see that and be like, oh, shit. I better help this girl out.
P.S. You're starting to fucking scare me because you're doing that a little too well now. You've been watching her way too long. You need a vacation.
When she's in jail, I will take a vacation. Yana, thank you for the $5 super chat. She won't wash her own butt, but has a job interview. Right. Who actually believes her? And I can tell you there's thousands of people who don't. Oh, and she said it again last night that there's more of people on her side than there are of us.
Then why are you still broke?
Yeah, why are you still broke? If you have more people supporting you than we have proving that you're a piece of shit, then why are you broke so much? All of that stuff I'm still working on behind the scenes. Some stuff has been conflicting. I'm getting new stuff in constantly. Same with the Tracy stuff. I received something else. I was premature at saying the names. There's still some stuff that is leaning more towards one. But when I took a look at Tracy's stuff, I'm starting to disbelieve the first person that gave me this information. And I think some stuff might have been changed just to make it look a certain way. But I'm still going through everything. So when I have everything in order, then I will come right out and I will show it. I'm not going to just say it. I will show you. That way you can see all of it. But again, I prematurely said it. I shouldn't have before fully diving into everything. But I'm not saying she didn't. But at this point, I can't say positively she did. You know what I'm saying? Anybody get what I like? I don't know. I prematurely said the name before fully vetting it. But I'm not going to say she didn't. Because
sorry, I'm busy screwing, so I'm listening. I just can't.
100% I can't say she didn't, and 100% I can't say she did. So at this point, I'm still working on those details. Swamp Boogie Sue, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you for providing a much needed service. I'm just trying to keep people from being scammed and put her ass behind bars. Jackie 6520, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Do they have hot water? I know they don't pay bills, so wondering if hot water is on. That I have no clue.
Probably included in the rent, I would guess. But
oh yeah, wrong. Because they get I think it's Section 8. Highway Star, thank you for the $5 super chat. What is her education level? Oh, that's a good question. Did she graduate high school?
I don't know. Look on her job resume.
I don't think so. Nothing on there is going to be the truth. Ashley Taylor, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. We've all learned a new language from Lisa. Crackanese. Yes, we have. So there. Yes, I shouldn't have said the names out that quickly. Again, can't say 100% yes, can't say 100% no. But when I can say 100% either way, I will show you the proof of why I'm saying 100% that way. Schlong Dog Silvers, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. A hoagie for yins. I love that name.
So do I.
So I don't know. Attack me, send me to the wolves because I said the name prematurely. But I'm human. I make mistakes.
Well, and
That's
it
all
wasn't
I
like
can say.
you didn't exactly just come up with that, though. It was
No.
released on a call, and it was said, and it was one of those things. People just asked who they were talking about, and you responded. That was
Right. Did I even say that? I don't even remember. I'd have to go back and look at the live stream. But did I? Mandy and Tammy were 100% giving her money.
I don't think so, but I'd have to
I'll
go back
and look. But the names were thrown out prematurely, and I apologize for that. When I know 100%, I will let you guys know. In the meantime, the real shitbag here is Lisa. I don't care who gave her money anymore. I really don't. What I care about is that they're not giving her any more money, and we get this bitch put behind bars where she belongs. Yeah, I don't. She keeps trying to deflect from this Frank thing. Okay. We all know Frank Stallone is not giving Lisa money, right? Sylvester Stallone's brother. Whoever is behind that account has been in her live stream since she was in the apartment. Now, I can say for sure that anytime we saw him in her chat in the, back when she was in the apartment, he would say, I sent, or I sent you money, or I sent to the PayPal or the Chime or the Cash App. And then we wouldn't see her for like a day or two. So I'm not saying 100% he sent her money, but it's really, really weird how he's in there, says he sent you money, and then you've disappeared for a day or two. But until I see actual payment apps, I can't say that he's given money, but I believe he is. That's my opinion. Reaper, can you claim your DD as a dependent or deduction on your taxes? No, you can't. I'm sorry. What did her rug dealer just say? Oh, you can say drug in YouTube. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they do have RJ down as their caretaker.
Well, she said it today that if they fall or something, he can help them up. So maybe that is what they run with.
Ah, yeah. But didn't Frank's text come out and it was the same time and she was, yes, 100%. You are correct. Thank you for reminding me of that. Right. So you need to make your stating what's your opinion and what's fact, because people on TikTok will run with anything and say it's fact. Oh, absolutely. If it's a fact, I'm going to tell you it's a fact. If it's my opinion, I'm going to tell you it's my opinion. TikTok is the most toxic thing on this planet.
I've never seen anything like it.
Me neither. It's almost worse than Discord. Almost worse than Discord.
All I know is
I just love saying his name.
I know. Say it out loud, please.
Schlong Dong Silver. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Stone Cold versus Lisa the Rock Richard in apartment 109 Street. That's awesome. Oh, that's what. Thank you for saying apartment 109 because you triggered one of my thoughts. So last night, Lisa in one of her lives was trying to convince people that her house was all clean and tidy before CPS took her son.
Oh, God.
And that she used to clean and cook and do dishes. And then after CPS rescued him, that she just gave up on it all. Lisa, I put out the videos of what your apartment looked like while he was still living there. He's even in the videos, his voice.
Wasn't that her son who had a video with him when there was cat shit? Was that her son?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. It was her son. It, like the young child talking was him.
I don't remember. I know there was an older
I can
boy.
play it.
Yeah, play it, because I know there was an older boy there, but at that time I didn't know who it was. I'm assuming that was the older one.
All right, hold on. I gotta upload it onto StreamYard.
Okay.
Kimmy10, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. She has a pattern of recycling lies. She does. She really does. Okay, hold on. You want me to play it? Give me 2 minutes here to upload it onto my StreamYard. Because I can't go onto TikTok and pull it because I don't know, it's so freaking slow on here on my laptop. Oh snap. I forgot to turn that down. Debbie Nuff, thank you for the $10 super chat. Used to want to see her get help. Now she belongs in jail. She gets my Italian temper going. Look, I still want to see her get help. But she deserves to be in jail too. All right.
I think jail is the only option for her to get help at this point, if I'm being honest.
Yes.
Because I think if it is voluntary, the mental aspect of it to me is way worse than her drug issue. Like she keeps asking why people, watch and are so obsessed.
Right.
Because, Lisa, nobody has ever seen anybody as fucked up as you publicly on a daily basis. I don't think you grasp that the lies you tell and killing off your parents and your kids, like, that is so fucked up. People can't wrap their head around it.
Right.
This is not just, oh, Lisa lies a little bit. Like, girl, you're asking why people keep looking at you. It is a train wreck. This is not just a liar. Like, you are so fucked up in the head that people can't grasp it. Please go get help. Mental help. Because that is who you are. You can blame addiction all you want. Oh, crap, what I missed. What are you laughing about?
Read the screen.
Oh,
It's
God.
the eye. It's the eye. Oh my God, dirty Smurf. Okay, you guys ready to see this video?
Yes.
It's like
The
34
Emancipated
seconds
Eye.
long.
That gets the Emancipated Eye.
Yes.
Suzanne Summers, and $1 for each tooth that was left in Snoggle's mouth. I cannot get. They're permanently in my brain.
Damn eye. The Emancipated Eye. All right, here we go.
Bro, this is disgusting. I know. She just doesn't even care about all this cat shit?
Nope. We have to clean up.
She doesn't care about this at all?
I think she does, but she doesn't clean it.
There's like bugs everywhere.
I know.
Where's...
She's sleeping. I asked her, she said...
Yeah.
Shit, that looks so clean you could eat off the floors. What are y'all talking about?
When I say her son was rescued from her care, I mean he was rescued. I don't care who gets upset by the statement I'm about to make next, but I mean it. She neglected and abused that child. Mentally and emotionally abused him. I'm glad CPS took him. And I'm glad she lost all parental rights because she had a chance to do the right thing and did nothing but sit online, beg, scam, and threaten people behind the scenes for money, all for crack. Well, we're not talking about somebody here who really is buying food every day or begging everybody monthly to pay their bills. We're talking about somebody who daily, multiple times a day, 24/7 is begging, demanding, threatening people for money. Just because she doesn't go live every day does not mean she's not behind the scenes emailing, DMing, and texting people day and night for money and threatening them if they don't give it to her. She doesn't take any days off.
That's all her hard work. Don't you know? That is hard work.
The hardest work that bitch has ever done is tapping that screen.
Yep.
With her slender women type fingers. Like, what the fuck? It's just gross. She's gross.
Somebody asked if a jitney and an Uber were the same thing. Basically, what it sounded like to me, and I'm not from
jitney
there.
is a cab.
Right. It sounded like maybe independent people who do it, like
right,
uninsured, sketchy people that you probably shouldn't get in a car with. But that's just my opinion.
Oh, but you saw the video. Yet Lisa claims it only became like that after CPS rescued him. Yeah, Lisa did not have a stroke years ago. Fuck off, Lisa. Oh my God.
Is she in here?
No, somebody said that.
Oh.
That she said today in her live that she had a stroke years ago. And even if she did have a stroke years ago, it's probably from all the crack you've been using. And you're just going to put yourself into another stroke because the crack use has become more extensive than it was a couple years ago.
No, that's just her high blood pressure. Come on. Why are you picking it?
It's that high blood pressure of hers. She has to eat when taking it, so you better give her money or she's going to threaten your job and your kids.
And she was trying so hard not to give away her extortion on live the last couple days. Have you heard her? It's going to get bad. Not for me, but she won't come out and say it anymore. I've noticed that.
She's fucked. She knows she's fucked. It's all recorded. Does Lisa not remember that every single one of her live streams is recorded by at least 5 people at the same time? And that's just the people that re-upload.
I'm truly trying to figure out whether she is honest to God, and I'm not being funny. Is she, I go back to nobody's ever seen anything like this. That's why everybody watch. Is she that out of touch with reality, or is she just lied so much that she's given up on the lies? I truly can't figure that out.
I think she's just gotten lazy on her lies. Good night, Pretty with Pistols.
Good night, Pretty. Thank you. Oh, Pretty. Can I
yes.
Before?
Go ahead.
Thank you so much for that. You know what I'm going to do? I talked to my cat friend rescue lady yesterday, and they're doing a raffle. I make like pet beds out of old end tables, like 4 poster beds that are ridiculously bougie. And so I'm taking that money to buy another table and all the stuff to do it. Because if I hand her $50, it's just $50. But they're selling raffle tickets for it, which could possibly bring a couple hundred. So thank you for that. So that's where that's going, is to the kitties.
Yes, it is. And if I have to fucking prove it, I'm sure Janelle has no problem sending me any documentation that proves it.
Well, it's not, I'm not giving her the money. I'm going to show you the pet bed that I'm making, and then I'll show you when I give it to her, because their stuff's not till September. I make some really, here, let me see. Well, no. My other one's upstairs.
Well, you know, just because there was a whole problem with supposedly didn't give Villain the entire half amount that I got out of super chats that month. But, you know, people don't realize 33% comes out of each and every one of those super chats individually. And when I went on studio They calculate it with the 33% already removed. I took that amount and halved it. For now on, I will just gladly go back through the live stream, calculate every super chat, and then half it from that, not taking it from YouTube Studio. Just so, you know, the people that have no fucking lives and sit on Discord all day and all night talking about shit that they have no clue what they're talking about, just so they can have something new to talk about. But they won't say she did it this way because we think that's the way she should do it. Are you running my channel? That's what I want to know. You have a lot to say about it, but are you running it? Are you running your own channel? Then don't worry about what I do with mine. If I start doing shady ass shit and start asking my subscribers for money and start begging and threatening people if they don't give me money, then by all means hold me accountable and tell me to shut the fuck up. But until then, you shut the fuck up.
I don't want to shut the fuck up.
Not you, Janelle.
I know, but I felt a little attacked. I felt like he was looking at me.
Oh my God, Kimmy 10. Thank you for the $49.99 super chat. The way her son talked to her in that telltale sign of how he was being raised. Good news, he now has a chance at living a meaningful life. He will need therapy. He doesn't have to be a product of Cracky Chan. Absolutely. But you also didn't have to pay $49.99 to tell me that. I would have seen it in the chat. I see the big ones. The little ones go by super fast. But thank you. I do appreciate it. Oh, that's going to be the talk of TikTok tonight. Or not. Yeah, TikTok, Discord. They're going to be all in there. Oh my God. Did you see how many super chats she got? Oh my God. She told them that they better super chat to make Lisa mad.
It's wild to me.
It is
truly wild to me. Y'all, I guarantee you, every one of y'all watched Ricky Lake, Jerry Springer, because I know if anybody's around my age group, we rushed home from school just to watch Jerry Springer all together. This is literally no different than reality TV.
I ran home to watch MTV.
Oh, not me.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't really care about Jerry Springer. Robbie Lee, I just found out this live that these stupid fucking parents named both their kids Ronnie. What the fuck? That's all I need to know about the Richards. Huh?
Ronnie and RJ. RJ is Ronald Jr.
Oh.
But there's a reason why. Remember that Reddit post that she had? Go back and read it.
No.
Girl.
Huh? Send it to me.
I did the other day.
You can have me on a wild goose chase all over Reddit.
She already deleted it. Remember the one I tried to warn her about
yes.
Mommy Dearest? And
yes, thank you. Yes, you are right.
So if you do a dive,
thank you, Brandy,
you can use that. Remember?
Yes, thank you. I forgot about that. Somebody said I missed a super chat. Did I?
Yeah, she did. She tries to say, send me money because it will make Reaper mad. She's been doing that, I've noticed a lot lately. She's been saying, don't send it to any of these awareness channels. If you hate them so much, send it to me. The
thing is out of the 1,400 people in her live stream, about 1,394 of them don't hate me.
Who cares if they do?
I don't care if they do. I appreciate all of my subscribers. I appreciate that you come and watch me. I never in my life thought that anybody would ever give a shit about what I have to say about anything. The fact that you guys are enjoying what I put out and the commentary that I put, I am extremely grateful to that. And it's still shocking to me that so many of you do care. The Tammy, people that don't like me, fine. because I don't care. You're not going to affect me. I'm not going to lose sleep over you. But I'm also not going to sit here and allow you to lie about me. The lies that are being told. I mean, some of these lies are just like they're huge. And it's like, no.
Tammy, I saw your thing that you wanted to talk to me about your dog. If you're on TikTok, absolutely send me a DM. If for some reason I don't see it, my DMs are really wonky, like they get hidden. Just like, I don't know.
I'm still trying to find a super chat that I missed. I haven't seen any super chats since.
I didn't think you missed one. I didn't see it.
Somebody said I missed a super chat. It's going to bother me if I did.
If anybody sent one, can you speak up in caps and say I did if she did not read it?
Because I don't want anybody feeling like I've ignored you. Oh, one more thing I was going to touch base with. The memberships. I don't know why it's such a big deal all of a sudden that I have memberships. If you pay for a membership, it's supporting the channel. In return, I'm going to give you things that I don't put out on my whole page or my whole channel. And that's just the perks of having a membership. It actually says that when you sign up for the membership that you will get perks. And those perks are getting like a small 5-10 minute clip that I'm not going to add to a video or I'm not going to put out on the main channel. I don't ask people to join the membership. Half the time I forget I have membership on when I even do live streams until somebody says, or somebody starts a membership. But I do remember you when I'm making videos because I'm like, ooh, that's a cool clip. Let me take that and let me make a commentary on it and put it under memberships. I just don't understand this whole.
Whoops, sorry.
I don't know. The whole bullshit about there's millions of channels on YouTube. Go find someone else to watch. If you don't like me, there are other content creators out there. Go watch them. Nobody is stopping you. But what we should be doing is stopping Lisa, not creating diversions around her so that people are not paying attention to her. Reaper is a hypocrite because she has cash apps and now memberships. Yeah, exactly. My channel, I saw it. I'm going.
Okay.
My channel is 3 years old in July. My channel has been monetized since the first week. Thankfully, because of my good friend, Frauditor Troll, promoted the shit out of my channel, and I got my 1,000 subscribers to be able to go. And then by the end of that week, I had my 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs. I was able to monetize. I have never kept it a secret that I was a monetized channel. As a matter of fact, even if I had never said anything, you can look it up. It's easy to figure out. Garlic, chill. I would love to see some of these other channels be monetized, but it's their decision. Sarah S., thank you for the $5 super chat. Lisa's brain is so fried from all the drugs. I truly, truly believe she has the IQ of a child now, and I wish I was saying that to be funny. No, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. Oh, yes. Thank you for bringing up the highway thing. Lisa was not on a highway this morning. She was, as a matter of fact, someone screenshot exactly where she was. As soon as she was underneath a street sign, she said that she was on, damn, I forget what street she said. McKnight. But she was actually on a different street, and they sent me a screenshot of it. It's hard to make out the name of the street, but it definitely does not say McKnight.
Well, I don't know about your highway, but ours does not have fucking sidewalks. So
no. Most do not that I know of. And I've been in almost every state here, and I don't think I've seen sidewalks on a highway.
No.
Lisa was walking somewhere, but she definitely wasn't walking to wherever the hell she said she was. Yeah, Beaver Ave. Thank you. She was on Beaver Ave, which is right there by her parents' house, isn't it, Johnny?
That's where she was going before.
Oh, Pebble Beaver Ave. Yeah, that is right there by her parents. Do you guys remember when she first got evicted? And I believe it was the first night or the second night that she was evicted, and she like just completely threw herself in the middle of the sidewalk, and you saw her black foot, and she's literally yelling, "I need an Uber. I'm on Pebble and Beaver Ave. Somebody get me an Uber." That's exactly where she was today. Right there by mommy and daddy's house. She walked to the clinic. I don't know if she did, but if she did, it just proves she can walk to the damn clinic. I mean, I know daddy's still in the hospital, so he didn't give her a ride this morning. She wasn't even on Brighton. Her gangrene foot. Yeah, I remember that. That was awesome.
You notice she still hasn't taken me up on that offer to show her legs, and she's shut up about it.
Oh, I know. She did.
Yep. Completely shut up about it.
I drive McKnight Road multiple times a week, and she was nowhere near there. Oh, yeah. I mean, we all know she's lying. The sad thing is the only reason why we have to put out the truth with evidence that she's lying is because she just lies. It's nonstop lying. Oh my God, Lisa told the truth one time in like what, months, when she said her dad was in the hospital. And no, she has not been to the hospital to see her dad because she's not allowed at the hospital.
I'm trying to figure out why she would say he's home.
I don't know. Can anybody else put that together for us? We're trying to figure out what would she gain by saying her dad is home when he's not. Yeah, she can't keep up with her own lies. I know. Yeah, she walks her ass all over the place, but can't walk to the clinic. Thank you, Mary Baruso, for the $1.99 super chat. Love you, Reaper, Janelle, and Garlic. Rock on. Hey, Garlic, you got a super chat. You got a super chat.
He's giving me my treat, bitches.
Want to say thank you? He's just looking at me like, huh? I don't know if he might talk for you guys if I do this. Num num kitty treats? You want num num kitty treats? I don't know if you guys can hear him.
Aqua World, there's absolutely a reason, but I just can't figure it out.
You want num num? He knocked over my microphone. Num num kitty treats? Huh? All right. Good boy. And I saw that right before he knocked over my mic. Garlic, move that gigantic Maine Coon tail of yours, please.
He says, no, bitch, sniff my butt.
I know, basically. Analog Judoka. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I know how time consuming this process can be because I shut down a former notorious scammer on TikTok named Austin Tamago. I need new glasses, people. No, that is not me acting like Lisa asking for money for glasses. That's just saying I need to change my prescription. And went through hell. You have my utmost respect for your work. Thank you. Thank you so much. As a matter of fact, if you were able to do that, would you mind maybe emailing me and maybe we can put two heads together and see, since you have experience in doing this, maybe there's something you've done that I can try to get this taken care of faster. That would be awesome.
Yeah, because Janelle's staying up past 7 o'clock multiple times a week.
Well,
to
we
try
only
and.
did it. No, last week we did it twice because we wanted to get that one thing out.
Oh yeah.
I only do live streams once a week, but last week it was that second time just because we needed to discuss that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, Garlic, you can have Kit Kats because she's not eating them. Here, right here.
At least Kit Kat ain't trying to break down the freaking house today.
Oh my God, like she did last week.
Yeah.
She broke that dresser too.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways. What was I? No, why would Villain help me? She's got her own thing she's doing. We are both doing two separate things, and we are both busy with what we're doing that we can't help each other on anything right now. We talk here and like we still talk in text when we have time, but she's busy, I'm busy, and there's just not a lot. I wish I could talk to her more, but we're both so jam-packed with work and then our channels that it's hard to find time to do that. Yeah, she has a very full plate. I work all day and then I do my channel. I spend time with my kid. I talk to people on the phone here and there.
Uh-oh.
Reasons she was live about who was live 30 minutes ago? Oh, I agree, Lolo. I do.
Do you think she's setting it up that he's home? Actually, I just thought about something because somebody just said for money. Do you think she's setting it up to where, well, my dad's so fragile, he can't go to the grocery store, so now we need money for food for everybody?
You just gave her a new scam.
Well, we'll see if
you heard it here first.
Yeah, we'll see if she uses it. Because if she uses it, there it is. And then if we could just say, well, there's your lie right there. You heard it right here.
Exactly. Melissa, thank you for the $10 super chat. Why does Garlic sound like he needs a hoagie and smokes? That's awesome. I can tell you one thing. He'll get hoagie and smokes way before Lisa will. Although Garlic doesn't smoke, so a hoagie and treats. That's good. Oh, it was to cover up RJ's voice being heard at her friend's house, but she could have just said it was RJ. And because of that, she said her dad was there, her mom was there, RJ was there, the dog was there, the cat was there, all at her friend's house, who clearly only had ground beef because she was still starving.
Kim just asked if I took my gummy yet. No, ma'am. Janelle cannot function on them at all. I literally take them as I'm walking up the stairs because I'm serious when I tell you I can't function. Like my legs quit working, my brain quits working, and I'm Bob the Builder over here making dressers, Miss Ma'am.
Oh, that reminds me. Saying something about crackhead paying something. Lisa did receive money for the hotel, even though the hotel was a lie. A few people sent her money thinking it was going towards the hotel. So Lisa, since you never needed a hotel and you claim you didn't receive any money for your lie on a hotel, then I'm pretty sure that means those people can expect a return of their money now. That's basically what you're saying, is that there was no hotel and nobody sent you money for it. So those people should be looking for a return of money.
Alana, it honestly, the brand, it just depends on what they have at the time. So what I take has CBN in it for sleep, because if I take the ones without it, I will sit upstairs laughing and pissing myself for absolutely no freaking reason, and they give me anxiety. So the CBN, but brand-wise, I don't have a particular brand. But
Yes,
you should
I
be.
spend
No
time with
one
my
cares.
kid. Huh?
No one cares. Says she's afraid of gummies. Honestly, you should be, because so we went to Vegas. I used to smoke when I was younger, and it's never agreed with me.
Mhm.
I'm just one of those people. Like, everything bothers me. I've tried antidepressants. I've tried sleep meds. I've tried Xanax. It just doesn't agree. So we went to Vegas. Actually, so we did New Year's Eve in Vegas, which I highly do not recommend, especially when you are 5'3" and 90 pounds. There are 500,000 people in the streets for New Year's. Don't do that. So anyways, they legalized it, and I took a gummy like a stupid ass.
Who is Mark? I don't give a fuck who Mark is. Who is this person?
I don't know. So we went to Bally's. I'm playing cards, and it's about an hour. And I'm like, these gummies are shit. They don't work. Don't ever talk shit about the gummies. They hear you. Okay. So all of a sudden, yep, Planet 13 is awesome. So all of a sudden, my gummy hits after I talked shit. We're staying at Flamingo, 2 hotels down, which anybody who's been to Vegas knows that that's fucking 8 miles. So here I go. I cash out all my chips, and I was winning. I did not want to get up from the table. So here I am. I look at John and I go, we got to go. And he goes, what's the matter? I said, remember when I said the edible didn't work? He goes, yeah. I said, I fucking lied. They heard me. I am not kidding you when I tell you I had to tell my legs the entire way back, left, right, left, right. I was holding my head because I was convinced my head was going to roll off of my neck and end up in the street. I shit you not. The fact that I even got up to the room is shocking. Don't talk shit about the edible, and if you take it, stay the fuck home.
That's funny.
Oh, girl, it was bad. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't. I used to smoke when I was younger, but I just don't like the way it feels
Me
anymore.
neither.
So, because like my daughter, she ran a dispensary. She was manager at one, and she kept telling me, Mom, I know you're in severe pain all the time. You've got to try this or try that. It'll help. But none of it helped, and I felt like shit. And I don't want to do gummies.
No, and it helps. Like I said, my metabolism is like ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So for what takes 2 hours for most people to kick in, 45 minutes for me. Like if I have a cocktail,
tiny,
which I'm very tiny, and my metabolism is like ridiculous. So like I said, I can't function on them, and it does help my pain a little bit. If you try the ones with CBN, it is the best sleep. They diagnosed me with night terrors.
Oh, wow.
Because my dreams have always been so vivid, and I did not sleep well at all. And everything I've tried to take makes me a zombie, so I can't do it. But if you take it with CBN, it does. But you got to get indica couch. If you get hybrid or you get the other kind, it's ridiculous. So get indica with CBN, and I will tell you, it does help with pain, and it helps you sleep. You ain't functioning, and you may piss yourself, but it works.
Let me get to some of these comments because I'm starring a bunch of them. Did anyone look up the extended stay hotel prices in our area? Yes. So when I looked it up for the cheapest price possible, for Lisa to stay there, it would have cost over $600 for the week. And that was the cheapest one, and it was only 8 miles away from her. So, yeah, I don't think she could have gotten a week stay at a motel even for that price, unless it was one of those no-tell motel things.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find the new ones. Because I got to, crap.
Honestly, I don't know how anybody else feels. I feel like the parents are taking her with them, and I'm not going to believe anything else until I see it.
They are.
That's what I figured.
She tried saying she was going to go to rehab, but someone didn't give her the $40 she needed. Yes, I know. There were 3 other people that email today saying that she was asking for money, saying she was going to rehab. She said she's
made a
saving
job
that
interview.
money. Lisa couldn't save 50 cents. She'd still find a way to get even a little pinch of crack with 50 cents. Are you kidding me? She's not going to save any money.
Only a
Yeah.
crackhead would steal your shit and then help you look for it.
Right. She said she had the 300. She was 54 or 56 short. She had nothing. She didn't have 300. She didn't have even $4. She just wanted people to believe she only needed that 50 something more so that she could get $50, because there are times when her dealer will tell her that he's not wasting his time to come to her for anything less than $50.
Well, and that I did want to bring this up earlier. I think I was feeding the dogs. I think she switched tactics now. Remember, she used to say she never got anything. And I think she's changed her tactics because she wants people to feel comfortable that somebody else gave to her. Because you notice she also threw out, oh, some nice lady sent me $20 last night when I was sleeping, and I was so grateful. I think what she's doing now is trying to say, see, it's safe. Somebody else sent me money. You should too. That's what I'm getting. And that's where that I had $300. Somebody trusted me with $300. So you should too.
Talisha Marie, she never had that money. She never had $300. If she did, yeah, she would have smoked it all up. And we wouldn't have seen her for like probably 2 days. Her new grift is the pity party for those who are afraid. Yes, I have noticed that. Now she claims that we're the ones scaring these people. No, Lisa, you're the one scaring these people. I've seen the text messages. I've seen the emails you're sending them, and they are absolutely fucking disgusting. Reaper, earlier she put a screenshot of your earnings. Oh yeah, I was going to play that part, and we were going to discuss it just so we could laugh at her together. Do you want me to go ahead and do that?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
I like laughing with others.
Yeah, me too. It's more fun when I get to laugh at her with all of you. She is creepy as fuck.
Really, like the one thing that she would actually give to society is if she donates her brain to science once she's gone. Because no, I'm not even being funny.
This is what crack does to you.
Yeah. Like, no, just the mental fuckery that's going on in there. Not just the drugs, but it's like, holy shit, what is wrong with your brain?
Yes, I can see your comments. Did you ask a question that we missed? Is that why? What? Hinted was told room for rehab, but could not get, yeah. Let me just tell you, Lisa did tell me on the first call that we ever had, that 40-minute call, that she flat out told me that if she does ever decide to go to rehab, no one will know. You just won't see her anymore. She's not telling anybody. And we all heard her on that recorded call with Kim where she said, laughing, yeah, I can't use the rehab scams anymore. She flat out said it. Oh, and by the way, Lisa, you have no legal stance on those recorded phone calls since you were aware that they were being recorded, especially after the first one was played in Discord and you knew it. So, yeah, you can't use that anymore. There's no legal stance.
She accepted money from Kim.
Correct.
Knowing that those calls were recorded.
Yep.
Once she accepted money from Kim, those recordings became property of Kim.
Yep.
Kim bought them.
Yep. So, sorry, Lisa, you have no legal stance. Oh, I've tried CBD. I don't like it. It doesn't do anything for me. It's nothing.
No, me neither.
Okay, let's play this before we're sitting here an hour later and I'm still waiting.
I'm getting no money. She's telling you guys not to send to me. You guys want to see something? Look at this. This is frauditors' money that she makes off of talking about me every day.
Some of it.
You guys see this? You guys see this?
Thank you, Sarah S., for the $5 super chat. Lisa's resume is a blank page with her name written on top in green crayon. Absolutely it is.
She probably doesn't even know how to spell her own name at this point. You're giving her too much credit, even with that.
That is true.
Look at this. So if you guys are not giving me $20 to eat a hoagie, okay, and get a pack of cigarettes when I'm on here over and over and over, this is what this lovely woman,
thank you,
scam artist, is making off of me.
So Lisa, please tell me, how am I a scammer? Please tell me. What the hell is Lisa's point showing that anyway? Who cares? I think she's trying to get sympathy for it. I don't know. Jicky gifted 1 Predator Reaper membership. I have no clue who it went to, but congratulations and thank you. I really, the only thing I can think of is she's like, look what she's making off of the content she's creating on YouTube, and you guys won't even give me $20. Here's the thing, Lisa. None of these people gave me that money. None of them did. It's free to watch my channel. No one has to pay me. She does bring up the super chats, though. Hold on.
And that doesn't even include her super chats on YouTube. Doesn't even include the super chats. Okay? Which are 200 and some.
No, it was way more than that.
Doesn't include her super chats on YouTube. Doesn't even include the super chats. Okay? Which are $200 and some every fucking live.
Okay, so I don't get $200 every single time I go live in super chats. However, that first night, I can promise you, Lisa, it was well over $200. And you're just pissed off because none of that went to you. I specifically asked my chat to stop sending super chats just to see you get pissed off. While you sit there and do what 24/7? Beg people for money? Lie to them for why you want money? You can't compare us, Lisa. Sorry. I'm like the Taj Mahal in this situation, and you're like a piece of dog shit on the ground. I'm not begging and scamming. You are. I'm putting out the proof and the facts that you are lying and scamming. All you're doing is making yourself look worse. And thank you, Tammy, for becoming a new YouTube member. Welcome.
It doesn't include TikTok gifts. It don't include. It doesn't include a lot. But
hold on. I don't go live on TikTok. So how do I get TikTok gifts? Oh, when I go into a box, I do get gifts. That's right. I don't ask for those over there either. I don't ask for a single thing. But yet you, Lisa, sit on TikTok and you beg for 20 minutes straight for, oh my God.
There's another one above it too, quite a ways up. It was, I think, a $2 one. Okay. Didn't know if you saw it.
I missed it. Thank you, Jicky, for the $2 super chat. Super chat for Lisa. Oh my God. And just so Lisa doesn't say I have to pay her that now because you said that, I am renaming Kit Kat Lisa. Hey, Lisa, Cat, you just got $2 super chat. Just Lori, thank you for the $49.99 super chat. Love you, Reaper. Thank you so much. You guys do not have to do this. I don't know how much I have to stress it. You don't have to super chat me. But thank you to those who do. It's really sweet. Dirty Smurf has been a member for 2 months. Reaper earns money for facts and truth, not lies and drugs. Thank you. Perfectly said. Thank you, Mary Stone, for becoming a new member. Welcome. All right, let's listen to her whine and cry some more.
Look, you guys see this? Nah. It's what I was talking about when you come at me and say, they're all not monetized. There's plenty of people that are monetized that fucking make money off my back. Plenty of.
I never said I wasn't monetized, Lisa.
Them. Plenty of them. So I would personally appreciate if you guys would stop listening to BS. Okay. People hate each other one day. The next day, they're all working together, trying.
Okay. First of all, she doesn't want you watching us because, or I'll just talk about myself. I can't talk about anybody else. She doesn't want you watching me because what we are doing, and I'm saying we because I'm including all of my subscribers in this, we are hurting her financially. And she doesn't want people watching me. That's why. What she doesn't realize is every time she talks about me, every time she shows something about my channel, she's pushing all those people to my channel. And guess what they do, Lisa? They watch the videos I've made and they learn who you truly are and they decide not to give you money. I had the last time she went on a rage about me, I got an email, somebody saying, thank you. They were going to give her money until people in the chat started saying Frauditor Reaper confirmed it. And people were saying it was in YouTube. That person then came to YouTube, looked me up, watched just 2 of my videos and said, thank you, because I almost gave Lisa money. You're welcome. That's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to keep people from ending up her next scammed victim. Thank you, Simon Leary, for the $5 super chat. How did Lisa get supporters in the first place? She makes no content, no entertainment, nothing. Even e-beggars like DSP make something. That's a good question. For people that have been around since she started 2 years ago on TikTok, do you guys remember how she even managed to get followers, or was it just because she's such a train wreck people just wanted to watch? Jicky, thank you for the $2 super chat. Yes, my mistake, Lisa, was to see it, not claim it. Okay. Thank you.
Somebody did ask a couple times how they become a member, and I'm dense.
I don't know. I know that like when you first go on my page or my channel, somewhere on the right-hand side underneath the banner is a blue join symbol. Let me go over to my channel. I can tell you. I see. This is me helping somebody asking how to join my channel. This is not me doing what Lisa did the other night and spend almost 15 minutes teaching everybody how to send her money through money apps so that she can buy drugs with it. Yes. Okay. So there's a, it's written in blue. The word join is in blue and it's right on the front page of my channel.
And I don't know what the fuck making up, I guess, make up stories. I don't know. Everything I can prove that she lied about, I'm going to prove it. And whoever don't like it can kiss my ass. I don't care. I don't care. What is this called?
You do care, Lisa. That's the problem. You care. That's why you're constantly talking about it. You think that you are discrediting me or debunking anything I say about you, but all you're doing is proving that every single thing I've put out about you is actually true. And thank you for that. Keep doing it.
That she sent me. I don't know what this is called. Somebody sent me this.
Welcome, not serious.
I don't know even where to look for this stuff, guys. But I got people who do. That's all I'm gonna say. This is fucking on a YouTube video. I don't know even where to look for this stuff, guys. But I got people who do. That's all I'm gonna say. This is fucking on a YouTube video.
Yeah, we already went over that. I don't want to go over that again because that's stupid. She's just still talking about this.
And say, I sent you $100. Please. To me,
what?
You didn't send anything. Your sister, your daughter, any money so I can stay off the app for the night and quit giving this fucking bitch money, okay?
Oh, Lisa.
Let's
hear what she says here.
What I got going on here. So you guys see that, right? She'll make up whatever she wants And you guys are dummies and you believe her, but you guys do. It's so stupid. She's so correct, though. I got to give her props.
Okay, so when I throw out the facts about Lisa, you guys know how I'm doing it, right? I'm taking her live stream, using her face and her voice and her words. That's all I'm doing. That's it. So, Lisa, I'm proving you wrong because of what's coming out of your mouth. And then when you lie and say shit like, I lost my home because of TikTokers calling the office and blah, blah, blah. But yet we already know you got evicted from there because you were over $5,000 behind in rent when your rent was $240 something a month. All I'm doing is using the facts against you because you lie so much. You sit there and you say that your house was clean before CPS rescued your son, yet there's video proof that your house was so bad they needed hazmat suits to enter it. And there's video proof of it. Video proof with your son there in the video. Again, I'm just using what you put out to prove that you are a fucking liar. Or what was it she said? There was something else she said, and it was just last night.
What's it pertaining to?
Well, we had the proof against it. It'll come to me. Sarah S., thank you for the $5 super chat. Remember yesterday when she told the dispatch? There it is. There it is. Thank you. All I had to do was read the super chat and it'd come back. Said that the dispatcher lady was just joking, about the hazmat suits. No, Lecha, we don't know because they don't. Here's the thing. Yes, she was saying yesterday that when they told animal control that they would have to wear hazmat suits to enter the apartment, she claims that the police officer was only joking about that. No, Lisa, the police will not joke about something like that. Then she comes out and says, they didn't wear hazmat suits. I know because I watched them come and go. Lisa, how'd you watch them come and go from that apartment? You were on a 72-hour psych hold or a 302 at the hospital during that time. So how the hell did you watch animal control go in your apartment and rescue those animals? Who, by the way, did wear hazmat suits to enter your apartment because they had to. That's how bad your apartment was. This is what I'm talking about. She wants to say I'm making up these things, but all of it is recorded. So when she comes out with a lie, all I have to do is go back to the previous video, even if it was 6 months ago, clip that part of the truth and show you guys. And I just proved that Lisa lied. So where am I making shit up, Lisa? Prove to me that I am making shit up. There's your challenge. She won't. She won't be sober enough to even think about that. Thank you, Billie Jean, for the $5 super chat. And Billie Jean, thank you again for the $2 super chat. Lisa Boo, you're going to look stunning in orange. Yes, she will. At least they'll make her clean herself daily.
You do. So anyways, my PayPal, please. If you guys can help, I'd appreciate it. I would. I know there's a lot of people in here that don't care.
No one in there cared.
Live, if you aren't in there, okay, I need to take my medicine. I still haven't took my medicine.
That's your problem, Lisa.
Like, none of it. And they think this is so hysterical.
It is. At this point, it's
one person
it's
could be nice and send me money
so
I can stay off the app for the night. And they think this is so hysterical. One person could be nice and send me money so I can stay off the app for the night and quit giving this fucking bitch money, okay?
So one person can give me money so I can stay off this app for the night. Nobody is making you get on the app, Lisa. You put yourself on there all on your own. Nobody's forcing you. You've made the decision to get on live and act like a fucking idiot. Lying and scamming these people. And again, taking away from the super chats and the super stickers and the super thanks and the memberships, nobody pays to watch my channel. No one. You should know that, Lisa, since you watch my videos. You've never paid a single penny to watch my content. You know that it's free to watch because you do watch it. Nobody has to pay you to get off of TikTok. Nobody. But she does bring that up because so many people just want to see her shut the fuck up that they would probably send her money just to get her off the damn app so that she'd go away for the night. And that's why she says that.
Just out of curiosity, who was
What?
drug in here against their will? Just one. If it sound off in the chat.
702 people.
Yeah,
Or any
sound
of you.
off if you were drug in here and made to stay.
Meet Kathy. Be quiet.
Her views are majorly
weird.
dropping. Yes.
They are. And actually somebody. Oh, Dante T got a gifted membership. Congratulations. And yay. Welcome. Yeah, somebody mentioned that to her last night, said that your numbers are dropping. And it really enraged her. And she was like, really? Really? It's at 400 on a channel or on a page that has 2,000 followers. You should go and have a page with 2,000 followers. Show me that you can pull in 400 people. Lisa, shut up. People were leaving because they're tired of hearing you lie and bullshit. Night Court, Friday the Reaper. I have watched for years. Reaper gets 10 times more views than Chili from Lisa. Lisa's new nickname, Flockafoot. Oh my God.
For our non-TT people, I don't know if it's changed, but her big page was permanently banned.
Yep. 2 pages. Her biggest one and her second biggest. Both of them were permanently banned over the weekend.
And whoever's saying to stop reporting her because it pushes her out to the FYP,
Oh my God.
No. Report it. That is why that page got down.
Somebody in the Reddit page yesterday was going off on people saying, stop reporting her pages. Just report the money apps. No, report the fuck out of her channel or her pages. When she's live, report them. Yes. Report the money apps too. Nobody's saying not to report the money apps, but also report the live streams. We need to get her banned off that app. Keeping her live and just reporting the money apps is not stopping a single thing. I'm also not going to tell you guys what you have to do. It is my advice to do these things. But yeah, it's just weird. Why would you want people to stop? It's what I'm saying is so many people are going against trying to get her put in jail, trying to get her off the app so she can't scam people anymore. There's just so many people doing that now. That's like, there are confusions. I've had people actually say, I don't know who to believe. This person said her dad's not in the hospital. Reaper said he is in the hospital. And now I don't know who to believe. And you're going to have somebody that doesn't know much about Lisa see these two conflicting things and end up giving her money.
Work as a team, guys. It's very clear that some of y'all have never opened and ran a successful business. I can tell you firsthand. I'm a dog groomer, for those of you guys who do not know. We started working together collectively as a group locally, warning each other about dogs who bite where the owners are not telling the truth. We warn each other about people who have a history of no-shows. Hey, if they come to you, get a deposit. They're most likely not going to show up. We have all done extremely well because we are helping each other. There is only one shady bitch in the area, and guess what? We all send the shitty people to her on purpose. We send the biters, the shitters, the horrible clients. She wants to be shady and nasty and undercut everybody. It used to be hell for us to raise prices because people threw a fit over $5 and then they went hopping around, which isn't good for the dogs. You guys work together. I'm telling you, you can get shit done and everybody comes out ahead. Please quit working against each other.
Yeah, we need to be working together. That's all I ask. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to have coffee and tea with you on a daily basis. All I'm asking is we need to be working together. Our whole objective is to get Lisa off the app, off the internet, so that she can't scam anybody else. But then there's also the objective of getting her locked up for the crime she has committed. Working against each other is not helping this goal getting set.
And if
we
you're not
have
sure,
to work together.
If you're not sure about something, you guys can bounce ideas off each other.
If I have something that you don't have, ask me. I have no problem sharing it or saying, hey, yeah, take it from my video. I don't mind that. We don't even have to talk to each other. Let me hold on, Janelle. Let me rephrase that. When I say let's work together, I'm not saying talk to me every day. Let's do this and do that. No, what I mean by that is if we're going to be on the same damn page, we need to be on the same damn page. Period.
And if you're not
conflicting against each other.
Right. And if you're not sure 100% on something, be careful what you put up because it confuses people and then they don't know what to do. And then they do give her money and then you got to clean up the mess later. Nobody in this situation is going to be right 100% of the time. People are going to fuck up.
I have fucked up. We're all human beings here. Nobody here is trying to be perfect. But where it looks like some people just want to be the first ones to put out information, you need to make sure that information is correct first. And everybody kept coming at me because I spent all day not saying a fucking word about her dad being in the hospital. Well, you didn't say anything all day. So how do we know you're right? I don't know because I spent the whole day making sure that it was correct before I put it out. I didn't just jump in the middle of the circle because everybody was saying this. I'm just going to go ahead and say it too. I wanted to make sure it was correct before I put it out.
No, Susie B, we don't want people to stop reporting Lisa's
No.
lives.
She had a question mark. She was asking about people saying that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I read that wrong.
I did it first too. That's why I had to look at it again.
It goes too fast.
No, nobody has lit a fire under Pittsburgh PD. If they did, she'd be arrested right now. That's what I'm saying.
Lori, whoever had the dog question, I don't want to turn this live over into, veering off course. I do have a TikTok, Doggy Styler, DOGGYSTYLERR, I believe. You can find me on there.
It blows my mind. This is not about who can do it first, who can do it better. Me saying, please do not release misinformation as a whole to anybody who's putting misinformation is not me saying I am the only one allowed to cover Lisa. So you can stop telling people that. That's me saying, please stop putting out misinformation so that we can get with the goal. And the goal is Lisa no more being able to scam people and Lisa behind bars where she belongs.
And I would hope if you fuck up, like I said, which happens to everybody, that somebody would come to tell you, hey, this is not right. I have 100% proof. And if something's not matching up, then you guys can figure out what's wrong. But you guys, please And I think a lot of this too is just other people trying to bait these arguments between creators and stuff. I
Yes.
truly do. I think
do
a
too.
lot of that is like, well, she said this and she said that, and that's not what happened, but everybody's kind of so wrapped up in it that they're not looking.
Right.
So quit trying. If everybody's true goal is to get this bitch in jail, stop trying to cause trouble between everybody. That just creates a diversion, and that still allows her to stay on here and do what she's been doing for 4 or 5 fucking years.
Yeah. I just want to see Lisa off the internet where she can't scam people and in jail where she belongs. And the more that we bicker and fight against each other, that's not going to happen. This is why she's been doing this for so long. We've never had it where everybody claiming to be awareness for her is on the same page at the same time. It's just never been like that. And I've noticed that. And it just seems like the more she's becoming unhinged, because yes, the money is slowing way down, then the bickering picks up.
And it's not the time to take your foot off the gas.
No. Because look, I don't care what your view is or what your actual goal is in this. I know what mine is, and I'm not fucking stopping. I will not stop until she is in jail.
Reiterate the fact that you guys, everybody who has said that Reaper's only doing it for this and that, do you realize if Lisa goes to jail, all her content, or 90%, is Lisa right now? Reaper will take a hit on her page.
I don't
care.
know
that. We know that. She doesn't care.
I just want Lisa in jail where she belongs. If you guys don't like who I'm going to cover next, and so you don't watch it, yeah, I'm going to take a hit on my channel. It's worth it seeing Lisa go where she belongs. Michelle Jones, thank you for the $5 super chat. $3 a month to thank Fraud Reaper seems a little cheap to me. Getting the truth and good content is worth way more than that. Lisa, go bite an apple. Yes, I think my memberships are what, $2.99 a month. And that was the lowest I could set. I can't remember if that was the lowest. It's been so long. 2 years since I've said it. I mean, if I could set it lower, I will. No problem doing that. If $2.99 people say that's too high, I have no problem setting it to lower if they have it lower. I just have to go and look because I don't remember. Lisa. Oh, first, I wanted to say, Dirty Smurf, thank you for gifting 5 Predator Reaper memberships. I missed it, but it was brought to my attention. So thank you. Lisa is the Pittsburgh La Laura.
I don't know what
I
that
can
is.
never pronounce that. She's the spirit in Mexico who, and other parts of the world, who I'll explain it to you later. It's a long thing. Walks around crying for money. Yeah, because what she does is her spirit walks around crying for her deceased child.
Oh.
Yeah. April, I really don't think they get enough calls about her. Actually, they do. I can tell you for a fact that Zone 1's Pittsburgh PD get way more calls about Lisa than they want. It's a daily thing, and it's all from the internet. All from the internet.
Do you think, in your opinion, that that's part of the problem, is the ones calling or not the ones filing? Like, I can understand if the people filing are calling, there's point behind it. But do you think part of the problem is they've dug their feet in now because people are just fucking annoying them at this point?
Yes. And here's the thing. When you call constantly, like literally constantly, they're not going to take it serious. So when people actually do call with actual proof that she is scamming them and threatening them and extorting them and all that, they're just looking at you as one of those people that just calls constantly. This is why, if you remember, people that were there when she was picked up in 302 that night.
Good night, Lori.
Good night, Lori. When the police were talking back and forth on the calls, And they were like, oh, it's just that TikTok lady again. Don't worry. Like, they weren't even going to bother until that one female cop looked on TikTok and saw Lisa and said, I'm going to go check it out. I just saw her on TikTok. That's the only reason she was 302'd. That's the only reason those animals were saved from that apartment. But because so many people call on a constant basis, initially the cops weren't even going to go over there. They didn't give a shit. $30 to be her best friend forever. Yes. Yeah, I'm so tired of hearing it. She's your best friend until you say no more money. That's the bottom line. Once you say no more money, then you're every name in the book and she's threatening you. I'm a former addict, and I am of the belief that everyone can get a clean and sober. However, I think Lisa is so far gone. There's only two ways this ends, and her getting sober voluntarily isn't one. I 100% agree with you. I am a firm believer that every single person deserves a second chance as long as they prove they deserve a second chance. Lisa, I used to think that about her. I used to think, you know what? Maybe she'll go to rehab. I also believe everybody deserves happiness. Now, I'm not talking about child predators and pedophiles and all that shit. No, they don't deserve shit. But at this point, I don't think Lisa gives a shit about getting sober. Do I still think she deserves happiness in her life and a second chance? Happiness, yes. Second chance, it's still there, but my hope for it has dwindled. There is no voluntary sober living for Lisa. It's going to have to be forced. And by forced, I mean being put behind bars. There is no methadone in prison, Lisa, just so you know. That's the only way. And even in prison, she may not get clean because they can get drugs faster in there than she can out here. However, it's going to cost you a lot more. And you don't even have money in the free world. So the hell are you going to pay for drugs in there? The sad part is the way this is going to end, and I'm seeing it, the way it's going to end is not her being in jail, but the other way. And I don't want to see that happen to anyone. She deserves jail, yes. But I don't want to wake up one morning and hear that she has expired. I just don't want to hear that. I would rather wake up and hear she's been arrested. Friday Reaper, how does Lisa get away with all of these thousands of unending payment apps that she has? It floors me that she has so many of them and is able to get money. Because she manipulates other people into letting her use their money apps. That's how. The ones she's using right now are her mother's.
I would venture to guess once they've allowed her to use it and they figure it out, she probably starts threatening them. Like, if I go down, you're going to go down with me. I would venture, and that's probably why they still continue to let her use it. Or it's somebody else who's hard up for money and needs a portion. Those are my guesses, opinion.
Yes. Well, she's threatened them as well. I will tell everybody and show everybody that you were helping me.
Yeah.
You know, and these people don't want to be called out because they don't want to get harassed online for helping Lisa. That's why when we went live last week, that was why we went live the second day last week, was to let those people know, any of them who has given her money, who has helped her with money apps, any of you, there is no judgment from my part. And like I judged before, I am not judging anymore. You have a way out.
I don't think anybody, you, me, anybody really understood how absolutely vile she is to these people. And let's be real, anybody who has had a past is going to be scared of threats like that, whether she had proof or not. If somebody has had a guilty conscience for one reason or another, she's got them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Exactly. And we've heard those calls with her and Kim, the way she talks to Kim. And Kim is from that life because she's an addict herself. Could you imagine Lisa talking to somebody like that who's never been an addict, never been in that lifestyle? She's telling you that she can get somebody to come and take care of you and your family if you don't give her more money. A lot of these people believe it.
Especially
Lisa
somebody
can't
who's
do
got a
shit.
career. Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody who's got a career or something is probably terrified. You know, they saw a woman who they thought was hungry, so they sent her money, right? Because they
Yep.
didn't know. Again, I'll go back to not everybody knows about Lisa. I proved that to myself when I asked my customers in an age group who had TikTok, not one of them knew her. It would be very, very easy for somebody who has a decent job that came across, thought somebody was hungry, gave her money, and now she's going, I will take your job. I will show all the internet. That is scary for somebody who's never lived in that life. And then you've got the other people who are insecure because they do live that life. She's got them all cornered, regardless of which way you look at it.
Yeah.
In her mind.
In her mind, yes. And I guess a lot of them that I've even spoken to do not realize that really all her threats are empty. There's not a damn thing she can do to you other than plaster your money app on her green screen and show your name. Guess what? You can change your name before she even does that. And then everybody's going to see a name that's not you. Just saying.
Lisa preys on former addicts and the inherent guilt they may feel. It's very obvious.
Yes.
It is. She goes for very specific people. And let's not deny, when she decides to manipulate, she is pretty good at it.
Well, she's getting really bad at it now.
Correct. I almost said it, but
like she's failing at she's getting really bad at her lying, her manipulation. And I think that's just because of the way things are. Yes, absolutely. Lisa is a predator.
100%.
The fact that people are now starting not to believe her, calling her out on her bullshit. The more people that call her out on her shit, the more people that don't believe her, the more people that don't give her money or stop giving her money. She's spiraling, and she's falling over her own lies and her own manipulation, and it's fucking her up. And it's showing she's proving it herself in her own lives.
Yeah. But again, when those texts are coming on your personal phone, not just the live stuff, I can't imagine being on the other end of that.
Yes. Thank you for bringing that up. She's telling people that Kim and myself both will out them or bully them or harass them if they don't give her, they don't give her money. I have nothing on any single person that's ever given her money. I'm not going to bully. I think the people that I've already spoken to, and I have put out the text messages that they've allowed me to, I have kept them anonymous, the ones that said to. I think I've proven to this point that I am not the person you need to fear. Kim doesn't have one single video on any single human being that's ever given Lisa money. She has nothing on any of you. The only person that you need to fear is Lisa. Thank you, Debbie Nuff, for the $10 super chat. Does her mother realize that after a certain amount on those apps, you have to pay taxes? Anyone letting her use them, be careful. Besides, we know she has stolen. That whole family probably has never paid taxes, so I don't think they give a shit. Ashley Taylor, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Lisa not only has nothing on anybody, but she won't put the pipe down to actually go through with her threats. That is an absolute fact. The only thing she has is putting your money app and name on her green screen. And she's even too lazy to do that. She'll say, you ready? You ready? It's time. I'm going to do it. I'll be back. Pauses, and she doesn't do it. Or she'll pause and then 2 live streams later, after she finally, I don't know, smoked enough crack or came down enough, found 5 seconds to screenshot your money app and then throws it up there. But she's too lazy to even do that. Yes, saying she wants to eat is 100% code word for she needs crack. Food, cigarettes, Uber, Lyft, funeral expenses, any of those words that she says she needs, replace it with the word crack, and that's what she's asking for.
All right,
Yeah,
kids.
nobody does. Nobody cares
What?
about those people. Good
Tinsy's got to
night,
go potty.
Janelle.
Yeah, Tinsy's got to go potty, and my edible's calling my name. I'm off
Oh,
tomorrow.
wow.
Though.
It's 9:13
I
already?
know. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You keep keeping me up past my 7 o'clock bedtime. What the heck is wrong with you guys?
Well, I promise to keep it at once a week, unless there's something important. And
Well,
you
if we
don't
can.
have, if you're too tired, I won't make you come on.
No, you're fine. Tuesdays and the weekends are usually because I don't have to get up. I mean, there's sometimes, honestly, that I have a dog in my salon at 6 a.m. That's not uncommon. So I am there
Right.
at 4:30, 4:45 cleaning, and because I'm too tired to clean. So,
Right.
but I'm gonna log off. I may just listen as I get everybody up to bed. But thank you guys, and please all I can ask, because I don't get into TikTok drama. I really don't. Like, if anybody has followed me, I stay clear of the he said, she said shit. For me, my sole goal is to support my friend here because I want that bitch in jail.
Yep.
And Reaper, for me, is busting her ass to do so. Work together, please.
And
That's
not
it.
just on videos.
No, just in general. Just work together, or at least stop going after each other. Quit trying to make everybody go after each other.
Yep.
You know, so all right, Tinsley's about to bark. Love you
Okay.
guys.
Love you. I'll text you later.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not just making the videos. I do so much behind the scenes, but I don't need to talk about that. I think many of you already know that I'm doing a lot behind the scenes. I don't understand why I have to constantly say I'm doing it. I do have a 40-hour-a-week job. I do too, and I have to do that to be able to pay bills, take care of my son and myself and my 2 purr babies back there. I'm doing everything I can. It's the pulling back and forth. It's making it difficult. But I work on my own. I don't I don't need to work with a group of people to take Lisa down. It would be nice if everybody who is saying that they're trying to take her down works for the same goal, but it just doesn't look that way. Lady Red's doing a badass job. Ghost is doing a badass job. Kai, Nookie, Mickey Mouse fan, all doing a badass job at keeping this going, keeping the awareness going, making people aware of what Lisa is doing. They are. Too many people just sling insults at her and do not actually show the chronological proof like you do, Reaper. That is why you are efficient. Well, I've been doing this even since when I was covering only frauditors. If I was going to state something that it was a fact, I'm going to show it's a fact. I'm not going to just say, hey, I said it, so you have to accept my word. Like, you have to believe me because I said it. If I'm going to say Lisa's lying, I'm going to show you that she's lying. Lady Red and Ghost and Kai and them, yes, they are amazing. It's just, I have a goal and I'm going to push through it. And that goal is to see Lisa in jail where she belongs. Who is Ghost? I don't know. I follow Ghost. It's Ghost. Can somebody put his YouTube tag in the? Well, I can. Hold on. Let me go to YouTube. Unless somebody beats me to it. Ghost. It's Ghost 45Z. Z is in zebra. So if you just put Ghost 45Z into the search on Google, his page will pop up, or his channel will pop up. He is funny. I like watching him, and I love watching Lady Red. Yes, that's the whole point. Stay the course and not veer off with stupid childish bullshit. That is what I'm doing. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. Once Lisa's gone, and while we're still trying to get rid of her. Like, there's no point in playing these weird games on the internet when we're all supposed to be adults. She tries to claim she's on it and has been on it for 20 plus years. She has been in a methadone clinic for 20 plus years, for 20 years. She has. But she's also been on street drugs while she's in a methadone clinic. You and Lady Red should collab. Both come with receipts. I don't collab with creators anymore. Eddie is one of those main reasons, even though she's not a creator, but still. But I would love to do a live stream over here on my channel with Lady Red, and I will turn off the super chats for that, just so people can't say she's using me for super chats or I'm using her for super chats, because that's not what it would be. I think that it would be fun. I could do it on hers and she can do it on mine. That way we've both done it on each other's platforms, but I don't collab. If I'm going to do the work, or if I'm going to get what I need to prove to you guys that she's lying, or she's doing this, or she's doing that, for now on, after the idiot debacle, all of that shit's going to come from me and what I have found, not what somebody else says that they found and then hands it to me, and it totally fucks everything up. Where I have to then come forward, admit the mistake, which I had no problem doing. However, it was my mistake for not vetting it before I put it in the video. Absolutely. It was also my mistake for taking her word for it. But I should have asked her exactly where she got the information. Because if she had told me she got it from Victoria, I would have never put it in the video. Don't they drug test while on methadone? Yes. She's never had a clean test. That's why she's not allowed take-homes. The only take-homes Lisa has is on weekends, and the only reason is because the clinic is closed on Saturdays and Sundays. And I've shown it in some, I think, some of the text messages that Lisa wrote with somebody, that she does take her weekend methadone on Friday. By Sunday, she's already withdrawing. From what I hear, she's on 180 milligrams daily, not 120. Yeah, she does not get take homes. Like I said, the only reason she does is weekends, and that's because they're closed. No, she doesn't sell her methadone. She knows better than to sell her methadone. She's okay going Saturday and Sunday without it. Saturday, she's still okay, but Sunday, she's starting to feel a little withdrawal. That's why you see her on Sundays so erratic, because she's trying to get whatever she can to feel better. I agree with you, Dancing Shoes, 100%, but I believe that some of these methadone clinics are just out for the money. They don't care. Because in my opinion, if you're in a methadone clinic and you piss dirty for even 2 weeks, then why are you wasting everybody's time being there? Why are you wasting the state's money for you to be there because she uses Medicaid to pay for these visits and for her methadone clinic. There's some people that may not be able to get into a certain clinic because they're full. Lisa could have been booted and given that spot to somebody who really does need and want it. But I mean, not every clinic is going to be the same. Unfortunately. And she might be selling some of it. You never know. I know she's not taking it the way she's supposed to, especially her weekend dose. And that's been proven through her admitting it in text messages. Yeah, she's been pissing dirty for 20 years. She's probably found a way around it. Yeah, absolutely. Just, I don't know where she was trying to go with the whole, I get weekend take home or Wednesday take homes now. I'm peeing clean. No, you don't even get Wednesday take homes because she told on herself 2 days later when she said she went to the clinic on Wednesday for her dose. So on Tuesday, she says, or Monday or Tuesday, she says, I don't even have to go to the clinic on Wednesdays no more because I get Wednesday take homes for peeing clean. But then on Thursday, she's saying, well, I went to the clinic yesterday and I dosed. I just can't go today. Yesterday was Wednesday. You just told on yourself again. Like I keep saying, when Lisa lies, you'll know it because she always tells on herself within a couple minutes or in the next live stream. And the reason why it happens in the next live stream is because she page jumps. She'll do one whole live stream on one page, not get any money or just get very little. Then she'll jump to another page a little, like not long after, and she'll pretend like she hasn't even been live. People will even say, you were just live. And she's like, no, I wasn't. Where was I live? Sometimes she'll admit, yes, she was live in another page, but there weren't any people helping her in there. So she came to this page. That's what she does. Everything she does is a lie or criminal. It's just beyond me. Anyways, it is 9:25. I did not realize it was so late. So I'm going to end this live stream now. And I'm going to go eat something. And then I'm going to finish. I'm almost finished with this video. It's out of order. I'm only doing on this video. It's her last live stream from last night and today's live streams. And then I'm going to go back and do the video for all of yesterday's. But I wanted to do the last one because there was stuff in there that she just blatantly lied about that I could prove like immediately. So I wanted to get it out fast. It's hard for me to get these videos out so quickly because she keeps going live and lying over and over again. And I'm like, shit, now I'm behind. So when I see a live stream that needs to be addressed immediately, I'll do that in a video separate from the longer videos. I mean, it's still over an hour long. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I love how Lisa had to specify that my videos are 2 hours long. Lisa, it's because you keep going live and lying constantly multiple times a day that my videos end up that long. I'm exhausted. Once she's finally in jail, I'm gonna take a couple of days off and then I'll come back. I'm hoping for just one full day off. Like I was hoping Saturday. The weekends are my day off for my 40-hour week job. So I was like, okay, maybe Saturday I could just lay low and chill. But no, she just kept going live. But thank you guys for coming and spending time with us tonight. It was fun. I love my week live streams. I'm glad I came back to doing them because I stopped doing them for so long, and I'm glad I chose to come back. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. And yep, there'll be a new video later. Depending on how long it takes to render, it'll be late tonight or first thing in the morning. But I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.